This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Monday's wrap-up show, we talked about JD and his diet, and he said Will's a liar about how many cupcakes he eats. We talked about using the N-word in rap songs and whether it's appropriate for white people to sing it. We talked about Ronnie's tattoo. A hell of a lot went on. Here's what it was.
Why are you calling Will a liar?
Because he lied about me on the show today.
What did he lie about?
The cupcakes.
Not the Cheetos and the Pepsi?
So listen, sometimes if I don't eat breakfast usually, but if I'm hungry.
Sometimes you don't eat breakfast usually.
Sometimes I don't eat breakfast. Okay? And if for some reason a certain day I feel like it, I will go to the vending machine and I will get chips because I'm not going to eat a Hershey chocolate bar.
Why? Why are Doritos better than a Hershey bar?
Well, I don't know.
They're both.
Something tells me I thought the chips would be healthier.
Well, they're both not good. But are you saying that you don't eat any when the crumb stuff comes on Wednesday? You don't eat any of it?
I'm not saying I never have.
Then Will's not a liar.
Oh no. Okay. He said I've gone there with 2 or 3. He said I carried a box. He's being an asshole.
Well, the box he was kidding about, but he said he said
I'm not eating.
You were down on him like Tic Tacs.
No. Okay. Because he's being fucking jokester Will. No. If I have one,
does jokester Will get under your skin?
Yes, he does. Yes.
Have you told him this? Have you told him this in a serious way? Not a like play along. Oh, you're breaking my balls. Like really, it's getting on my nerves.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Well, you think that people would? Nobody does that here.
Well, I want to know if he actually tried to do that.
Listen, there's no way to do that with anyone around here. You just gotta take it.
It's like it would be like walking into the 7th grade and telling the guy who mocks you all day, "Hey, you're hurting my feelings."
It's like Ian Poulter yesterday.
Yeah,
tweeting that thing.
Excellent analogy.
You can't do that.
So does it hurt when Gary's flashing pictures in there and Howard's talking about how heavy you are and how you don't care about your life? And
can I start by saying I did feel bad about doing that, but when I walked in this morning and I saw those pictures on the wall. And I saw that one picture, I said, holy crap, I knew you were thinner when you started working for us, but I realized that picture was taken here. So you got heavier here.
Listen, after I got done with the meds, something happened. I don't know if that was it or my body somehow changed all of a sudden.
Yeah, you turned 30.
Whatever, yeah.
No, but shit happens.
Gary, I know.
Well, also his hair is longer. He's not shaven. He looks different than he does in those photos.
But you can
regardless of the weight.
I've been playing around with a few looks, yes. A few styles.
You've been trying out.
Do what I can.
As Howard would say, why don't you play with thin for a while? See how that goes.
All right. Well, you know what? I would if I had the discipline to do it.
Who here is thin enough for Howard besides Howard?
Will.
Fred?
Will.
Yeah.
Steve Brandano.
Probably Brandano, yeah.
Joe in Mount Pleasant, you're on the wrap-up show. Hi, Joe.
Oh, hey, John, Gary. Hey, you guys think Howard's a little underweight for his height?
How much does he say he weighs?
He didn't,
I
but
think he says he went around the 190 some area.
Yeah, that's thin.
He declared himself thin today.
Yes, I mean,
which he rarely does.
Right. You don't see guys in the NBA. They don't say 6'5", 190.
But even when Howard's in good shape, he thinks he's fat.
Right.
He's got that mentality. We've discussed that before.
Yeah.
And as a result, we're all fat. You were offended that he called you fat today.
I've definitely put back some weight. I definitely need to lose some weight. He's right. It's about 15 pounds. But that's, he makes it sound like, here's the thing. You realize when you walk out of these doors that you're a little overweight, but he makes you feel like you're the fattest person in the world.
And these people hear it over the air, and that's how they see you as.
But how often do you meet people who hear you on the show, and the first thing they say to you is, wow, you're not as fat as Howard says you are.
It would happen all the time at the certain events. Like as I say, at the block parties, it would happen. And yeah. So there's that.
But see, the thing with JD is, if you saw JD's not fat, but JD's just so much heavier than the way we met him. So to us, it makes a big difference. But you're right. I wouldn't I look at JD and say JD needs to lose some weight, but I wouldn't say he's like big and fat, but you do look a lot different than the guy we met.
I am well aware. I am well aware.
By the way, the other thing I get, which is not an insult in any way, shape, or form, is, oh my God, your teeth are not as big as Howard says.
Yeah. And sometimes I get you see, you're talking fine. You're talking fine. Well, yeah, I'm having a one-on-one conversation with you.
And you're hot and I want to bang you?
Well, something like that. Well, sometimes it's a guy.
Ronnie. What are you doing?
He's tweeting.
No, I'm not. I'm answering a text message.
You want me to wait and let me know when I can talk to you? I don't want to be distracted.
Work related?
Yes. Ronnie, a lot of people are accusing you of getting that tattoo for yourself, not really for your girlfriend, and then saying, oh, okay, I threw the C on there just to make it sort of for her, but it really was for you. You wanted that Superman logo.
No, I like the logo, and it served two purposes, okay?
That C is very, very tiny, though. Would you agree?
Well, that's the whole idea. Why would I put this big, giant C in a logo that I like, but it has the same meaning, just a smaller version?
Why not get her name tattooed or something else that's more
stupid? I'm not putting somebody's name
Why?
on me.
Why is it stupid?
I put my dog's name on me. That's it.
So it was stupid when you did that?
No.
Way smarter, by the way.
You realize,
much smarter.
You realize that most women would be insulted by the idea that you're willing to put your dog's name on your body, but not their name.
Carrie,
I'm just
I
saying.
did this for her. She knows that, okay?
Did she ask for you to get that?
We were talking about doing something for each other, okay?
Did she get a tattoo for you?
No, not yet. I don't know if she's going to.
Okay.
But we had talked about it. And I decided this is what I wanted to do. I like the logo. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Why does it fucking bother everybody so much? That's what I want to know.
It doesn't bother people.
No, it does bother people.
No, we're just curious.
It bothers Howard to no end.
We're curious to your mindset. That's
Jeez,
all.
I guess my mind is fucked up according to everybody around
Nobody
here.
said that.
I'm saying it.
What bothered?
I'm saying it because you guys, the way you're acting.
I haven't said anything. I haven't really weighed in on this at all.
What seemed to bother Howard is that you're not a Superman, like a real Superman fan.
I like Superman. I grew up with Superman. I watched George Reeves. I watched it till he dropped dead. You know, what do you want from me?
You didn't even know what
I don't have to be an expert. I like the
expert.
TV
You didn't know what kryptonite was.
I know what it is.
That's not what you said on the air when you were quizzed.
Look, Will, go worry about whatever you got to worry about. Don't worry about me.
Now,
okay?
do you think
that's what he's worried about?
Don't worry about me.
Can't help it.
Please don't.
Is the tattoo in lieu of an engagement ring or something else?
No.
Does it help? Okay, it's not in lieu.
But when I did it, it was like I gave her a 10-carat ring.
So
okay, she was so excited when I came home.
Would you think subliminally it helps put that discussion off a little bit?
No, because we've had this discussion. We've had the discussion.
I heard she has it, and you just listen.
Yeah, okay. No, I answered. I had comments.
What tattoo would you like her to get for you?
I have no clue. She'll do whatever she wants.
Doesn't bother you?
No.
And do you expect to see like a little M on the bottom of it, like you did with yours?
I don't know what she's going to do.
She should get a shark eating a dolphin. Or a shark eating a baby. Is that what he has?
No. I got a shark with bones coming out of its mouth. There's no baby's head. Like everybody, he's always saying there's a baby's head. There's no baby's head.
Why did the security team run the other way at
Nobody
AGT?
ran at all.
I'm telling you, that's what Howard said.
I know what Howard said.
So you were in on this prank?
I wasn't in on the prank.
You were aware of the prank?
No, I was not aware of the prank. I was aware 3 hours ahead of time that Howie Mandel came in with a rubber snake to the building. I didn't know what he was going to do with it.
Is that like something that you guys whisper that in your sleeve, or someone just mentions it to you?
No, we saw it. We were standing right there. He was making a whole scene outside the building when he was coming in.
So why not?
And they have that on camera. So if you guys want to see it, ask AGT to show it.
So why not let Howard know that Howie's got a rubber snake and maybe up to something?
Why would I tell him that? I have no idea what he was doing. What he could have brought it for somebody's kid. It was in a bag.
Aren't you hired to protect Howard
from a rubber snake?
Well, who knows?
Gary,
at least give him a heads up.
Gary, would you have made Howard aware?
Yeah. Will, you were going to...
I'd be very honest.
You are so full of shit.
What?
Look at you. You're laughing your ass off already because you know it's stupid.
I would have done...
I'm going to go, Howard. Guess what? Howie brought a rubber snake into the building.
This is how you do it. This is how I really would have done it. You would seem foolish if you said, Howard, as your head of security, I want to let you know that Howie Mandel has a rubber snake. That's foolish. Mm-hmm. However... in your conversation with Howard, you could say, it's the weirdest thing. Howie was out front with this rubber snake. I don't know what he's got planned for, but it was weird. He was shooting the whole thing with it.
Why not do something like that?
Why do I have to say? I'm not supposed to be involved in anything. Remember last year I was involved in too many things.
No, you're involved with protecting Howard.
From a rubber snake?
He doesn't want to be pranked.
Ronnie's too busy with his own pranks.
But he wasn't pranking anybody. He was pranking everyone, not just Howard. But I didn't have anything to do with it and knew nothing about it.
So it's okay if you prank everyone, if Howard's included?
John, please, give me a break.
Why was everyone so curious about this car that you got?
I don't know either. That's another thing.
You got a car?
Yeah, I got a car.
When did you get it?
2 weeks ago.
And what is it?
3 weeks ago, actually.
And what is it?
It's a Dodge Charger SRT8.
Year? Brand new?
13, yeah, 13.
Yeah, I caught that in the middle. What was King of All Blacks? What was his complaint that you got a used car?
No, it's a car. He's claiming that in 2015 they're changing the body style. How he knows that, I don't know.
He went on futurecars.com.
Yeah, well, good for him.
But the point is that you're always going to be chasing something.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it right now.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many cars do you have?
I got that in the pace car.
That's it?
Oh, no truck?
I got rid of the truck for the Dodge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does they go really fast?
Does it really go fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll pin your head against the seat. 470 horsepower.
So where do you take it out?
I drive it. It's my car.
But where
Well,
can
you can't drive that fast locally.
Where
No.
can you take it out to open it up? You go Sunday mornings, like down on the Meadowbrook Parkway, that kind of thing?
Yeah, out by Jones Beach
Yeah.
Highway. Yeah, I take the pace car out there, too.
That's what a lot of people do. Sunday mornings.
Yeah, early, 6 o'clock.
Not in the summer, by the way.
Gary,
I go in the summer.
You wanted to chime in when the new Jay-Z song on the top 5 started because you're having, I wouldn't say issues with your youngest son.
I set him straight. He's like, no, it's fine. It's cool. I talked to the guys. You can use the N-word. I'm like, no, you can't.
So is he not going to use it, you think?
I found a lot of disturbing things out on this vacation, but one of them was that he claims that they call him the something N-word. Like, that's their thing. He's like, no, it's cool. Yeah, I said, don't do it. Just because those guys say it's okay, does it make it okay? You shouldn't be using that word anyway, and just stop it.
Who is them? More white kids, or there are some black kids?
No, there's some black kids. So the black kids have let him, they call him, like, I don't know if they call him the albino N-word or whatever, because he's like really blonde.
The black kid in Greenwich.
Right.
What were you going to say, Steve?
No, that's what I wanted to know, because
gonna...
it makes a difference. I mean, if your white friends are telling you, it doesn't matter.
Well, like when you see Jason singing these songs, and I don't know if he actually uses the N-word.
He does, but I think he thinks he's being funny. I think he's just in the sense of like, I'm a white guy and I'm singing what a black guy wrote, and I'm just being true to the lyrics. I think that's his sort of inside joke. But why shouldn't you be able to sing a song? In other words, if I want to sing Blurred Lines, why can I not sing Magna Carta, what's it called? Magna Carta something or other?
Holy Grail.
Holy Grail. Why can't I sing that song as it was written? Why?
Because the N-word's in it and you shouldn't be saying it.
But that's how the song is written.
But you're not the guy singing it. I understand what you're saying.
When you write songs, isn't the point of writing a song to touch people and to move them and to get them to sing along?
Yes, and if you feel comfortable singing that, you should go for it.
We'll
clap along. Go for it.
I'll play a devil's advocate, but I'm not singing that out loud.
I don't know. Will, what do you think? Is Jason, does he sing the songs verbatim, or does he...
Who are we talking about, Jason Kaplan?
Yeah. Big Kanye,
Oh, no,
Jay-Z
he has a big
fan.
issue with the N-word.
Yeah, I've never heard Jason.
He claimed
I'm
the other
asking,
day,
I don't know.
and we were having an argument in the back office, that he claimed that if he owned a business and he heard 2 black guys using the N-word in the business in the kitchen, he would tell them to stop.
He would.
I don't believe that for
Good
one
luck with
second.
that.
Exactly.
Can we get tickets for that?
Were you waiting outside?
What? No, I heard you guys say whether I sing the N-word in this
Do
song, so I
you?
came down
Like,
here.
you're a big Jay-Z fan. In that
No.
song, when you're singing along, what do you do?
I changed it to homies.
What?
Homies, yeah. Because I don't like saying N-word, and it screws up the song when you're wrapping it around.
In a lot of ways, homies is way more offensive.
that might be more racist than saying the N-word.
It
now
might
that I
be.
think about it.
I have a...
Why not say
thing-
coloreds?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I can't. I don't like saying the N-word. Like, my wife listens to the same music I do, if not more, and she'll just say the word when she's singing along with it. And
She just shouts it, man.
Yeah. And I tell her, I'm like, I don't know, that makes me uncomfortable, so she'll just do it more.
But I think this whole thing is sort of a bit of a rite of passage, because we talked about this on the air. I went through this with my older son. That song, Nelly's song, Country Grammar.
Gary, you've already lost the battle. Your kid's on Xbox? He used to play online?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's heard the N-word every single imaginable way you can hear it.
There's one, hearing it is not the issue.
Right.
Knowing not to say it again is the issue. But that's on Country Grammar. There's a line, and we played it on the air, where he uses the N-word about 17 times in a row. And I said to Howard, we even had somebody on, it might have even been D.L. Hughley, and we said, like, is it okay to say this? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, is it okay for Gary's son to say it? He's like, no.
Where do you come down on all this?
I stay out of it. That's not my deal. I don't want to be in the middle of that shit.
So you have no opinion?
Listen, the guy didn't fight for the union for nothing, right?
You know? I mean, what's his name? Angry Black put up a thing the other day on Twitter, and he put something about he got his 24-year-old girlfriend to squirt, and I said, great deal, dude. And he goes, he wrote me back, my nigga. Well, what does that mean? That because I'm on his team now?
Yes.
What did you think it meant?
You're a team.
Well, that's what I thought it meant. But I'm not. I didn't. I said, cool it down, dude, with that. You know.
Paul in Ohio, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Hey, Paul.
I got a perfect word for you to use for your drops when you're listening to your rap song. Just use the word ninja. It fits in. Try any song you know and throw that line in. It works perfectly.
Jason, have you and your wife tried using the word ninja instead of the N-word? Would you feel more comfortable with that?
No, but I'll try it. I probably feel more comfortable with any other word. I don't know. I can't.
What are you afraid of?
No, I don't. I'll tell you.
Are you afraid of getting like punched in the head?
No, it just sounds like such a horrible. I don't know. I just can't think of a worse thing to say.
It is horrible.
If you're alone in your car listening to the song, you're telling me that you're going to say homies or something else, or are you just going to sing it as is?
I'll just like drown out.
But if it's such a horrible word, then why did Jay-Z put in the song 72 times?
Because it's so confusing. I don't know. I don't know. It's a horrible word, but then some people, especially people who would be called that word, can use it in a way that makes it seem cool and awesome, and they're selling it. But then if I say it, it's horrible and mean, and I don't know. The whole thing is just very confusing. So I err on the side of just stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah, but when you say it's so horrible,
as possible.
You say, oh, I can't say it because it's so horrible, but you'll listen to it 1,000 times in the song.
It's art, man. It's art.
So why don't you turn it off?
It's art.
If it offends you so much.
It doesn't offend me in the sense that, like, I don't know. It doesn't offend me if I hear it in a song used by a black person. I don't know. It doesn't offend me in the same way. But coming out of my mouth or coming out of somebody else's mouth, like if Gary just dropped it in casual conversation, it would be, it would be like being hit over the head with a mallet.
So what did you do at the Kanye show? Were you singing along, or were you just nodding your head?
First of all, I could barely rap along to rap. Like it's very fast, and I don't have that. I'm not making a claim of being John Lieberman over here. I can't exactly spit out the rhymes. But I just don't say it. I don't know what to tell you. I try my best when singing along with the songs not to say it. Has it ever happened? I don't. I mean, I can't say I've never. I certainly can't say I've never said the word in my life. But I don't know.
But you're offended by the word because you said when we had that argument in the back office that if you saw two black employees using the word at your restaurant, you would tell them to stop.
I said yes.
Well, how did you use the word? You said you've used it.
They were talking about Paula Deen and Paul. Oh, have I used it?
Yeah,
I don't probably sing it along with a rap lyric. I mean, I haven't used it like in conversation. I'm just saying I can't say.
I was just
like Paul Deen up here on the stand.
I was looking up something online because I wanted to make sure it was true. I heard Maya Angelou talking about how she met Tupac on the set of Poetic Justice and how he was using all these words and she took him to the side and gave him a talking to and he started to cry. She gave it, but
he wanted to stop. He was bored out of his mind.
But I do think there's an age thing too. I think that like the younger black guys think like, hey man, I can do what I want because they may not have gone through the same struggle, and older people are sort of like, this is bullshit, man. We went through the civil rights movement, like don't use that word.
I do think it's bullshit and hypocritical for people, and I'm not saying that Jay-Z does this, but people like Jay-Z and Kanye who use the word in their music, if they were able to get offended by somebody else using that word, especially in an entertaining context. It's one thing to go up to a guy and say, hey, fuck you, say the word. But if it's just some kid, rap or just using it as part of his lingo, then they have to bear some responsibility in keeping that word out there and cool.
Now, you're Jewish. Do you ever use offensive words like because you're Jewish and talk about other Jewish people, and you can because you are?
Yeah. I mean, I again, I don't think there's anything as offensive as that word for Jews. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll sit there. What?
There is.
What? Kite?
Maki.
I've never heard that in my life.
You never heard Maki?
Maki?
Yeah.
No, never.
But you never hear anyone throwing around the word kike.
Right.
Without it being derogatory.
But I will say that I'm very.
You haven't heard a song.
I'm very cavalier in using the word Jew, let's say.
Right.
You know, and if I heard somebody else using the word Jew like that wasn't Jewish, I would.
Well, what's
find it
wrong with using the
offensive.
word Jew? It
Because
depends on how
people
you
are
use it.
Jew- Right. Yeah, it's how you use it. Like if I go, that's a very Jew thing to do. I don't know
that's
for some.
different.
Exactly. But it's not right of me either. If I was going to put out a song that's a Jew, and then somebody else started using Jew, I guess I couldn't really say much about it.
Like my father used to refer to there were Italians that he hated, and he used to refer to them as greaseballs. Greaseballs were the Italians that embarrassed all the other Italians. But I think that somebody else called. If somebody would have said to my father, "Hey, your uncle's a greaseball," he'd get pissed.
What about Ginzo? Is that
no Guido?
No, there was also Ginzo.
Ginzo was one.
Well, really old racist terms.
What's Ginzo? Even I don't know.
What is Ginzo? What is Maki? I don't even know what that is
Ginzo's an
either.
old Italian. Like that. He's a fucking Ginzo.
I've heard Maki before. I've never heard Ginzo.
But what does it mean?
Maki's like it's an anti-Semitic slur.
Yeah.
For what, fish? Or?
I don't know where it came from.
I don't know where it came from either, but I hear it a lot of times.
Matt in New Orleans, you're on the wrap-up show.
Maki.
Hey now.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
I think everyone's being a little too sensitive about the word. I mean, the word shouldn't be said by anyone. I'm from the deep South, man. I mean, I've grown up with that word my entire life on both sides, black and white. I mean, the rappers that call themselves that and use it in their music. I mean, I don't see anything wrong in saying it, but I just think everybody's being way too sensitive about the word. I mean, you're breaking it down to like Niggaz compared to Nigger. It's like 2 or 3 letters that people are freaking out over. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Well, Matt,
shouldn't be said.
Matt, do you think Jason has the right to break up the argument between his 2 employees who may be using it with one
that's
another?
not what I said.
Yes,
by
it
the way.
is.
No, I did not say that. I said if people, we were talking about Paula Deen, and she said that, my chefs use it all. My cooks in the back use it all the time. And guess what? Everyone has to be comfortable at work. Every employee. So if I walked back into work and there were 2 employees, black employees or white employees that were using that word a lot and loudly and in a way that was offending other people, then yeah, that's not at work. There's language you use at work and there's language you don't use at work.
Well, Jason runs a tight ship. Thanks for calling, Matt.
Ship.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we had Sal come by following his dance and love with Tan Mom. And you'll find out that he really does like Tan Mom. Tan Mom really does like him. And Sal has some ideas on the best way to work that relationship. Over to Tan Mom, who came in first today, and she was sober and definitely not all over the place in some ways, but in some ways she'll always be all over the place because that's her personality. Like with the song, which was awful, everybody thought. But Sal came in and I really thought delivered big time because he's a funny guy, yes, but also Sal's not putting it on or anything. He is genuinely 100% into this woman.
It starts in such a weird way. Sal comes to my office at 6:30 in the morning and says, "Can I dance nude for Tan Mom?" So of course I got to run it by Howard and you'll make sure that's okay.
One big surprise, by the way, Richard Christie not a part of this. And usually if somebody is naked in the studio, it's going to be Richard or Richard will be involved somehow. Yet he let Sal go all on his own.
Don't we agree this is Sal's thing, that Richard would muddy the waters?
But I could see Richard dancing behind Sal. You know what I mean? Kind of adding to the flavor of the segment.
I think the joke is that there's a one-on-one relationship going on between Sal and Tan Mom. Sal, I do have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Your first joke went over like a lead balloon, which was you pulled down your pants and your penis was ridiculously dark and you had a blonde wig on it.
I thought you almost were going to get kicked out there.
Yeah, the visual was horrible. Richard and I thought it was hilarious. It was a tribute to her. It was a blonde wig over my cock, and I painted it brown, so it was tan cock.
Oh, that was painted?
Yeah, it was painted.
But I have to say, you recovered nicely, and you were a hit today.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to contribute and make it interesting.
Do you feel outside of the bit we're doing on the show a weird connection or chemistry with her, because she seems to have it with you?
The crazy thing is that I think I like her a little bit more, as we say in Italian, shangata. You know what I mean? A little more beat to shit. I like, she's putting herself together. She's sober. Not so good. The honeymoon phase is over. You know, she's kind of like, you know, she's taking herself a little bit too seriously.
God, give me your really honest answer on this. If you were not married,
I'd give it to her.
Would you go out with her on a date?
Yeah, to a bar. Right. Not spend a lot of money. You know, get right down to business, shots, bullshit, laughter.
But you'd have sex with her?
Oh, sure.
I said before, I don't think you'd have to deal with dinner or anything like that. I think she's into you.
That's great. I mean, I'm flattered, but, you know, I'm married. I can't do anything about it. But you have to admit, I mean, those nice, she has great, long, sleek legs. She had those cute little tight white shorts on. Nice bosom. Very well put together. Too confident now.
I had the weirdest thought today when I was looking at Sal and Tan Mom. I don't know why. I said if Sal were Benji, Tan Mom would be at our Christmas party this year.
Right. I think you're absolutely right. But, you know, it's just nice to be, like I said, in a situation where you can interact with someone that you have the hots for and you really don't cross the line.
So if she was a little more damaged, so to speak, that would appeal to you.
It's funner.
Why?
It's just funner in the bedroom. You know, you could pull a few more stunts in the bedroom that way. You know, there's no intimidation factor. With a hot chick, you have to be very careful. You know, with what you say and what you do and how you present yourself. With someone like that, I mean, what's the worst case scenario? You ask her if you can pee in a butthole. She says no and gets pissed and walks out the door. It's still kind of funny. Nothing gained, nothing lost.
So what do you do? Like, put a couple of drinks in her? You know what I mean? Like, if you want to loosen her up a little bit, what's the plan?
That's what you do. You go to a bar, you bullshit them a little bit, you put a few drinks down their gullet, and before you know it, they're all swoozy. You bring them take them to a nice motel or whatever it may be, and you just go to town. You go nuts.
You know what I'm laughing at, right?
What?
I thought it was nothing ventured, nothing lost. He said nothing gained, nothing lost.
Yeah, I think that's the term.
Is that right?
Nothing. I thought it was nothing ventured, nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you guys have better terms than me.
Mm-hmm.
What I could say.
Tomato. You know, a lot of guys in the back were saying that Tan Mom does look like a haggard version of Sal's wife. Like that. That's not a put down of Sal's wife.
No, not at all.
But it
Sal's
explains,
wife's gorgeous.
It explains a lot because Tan Mom is the dirty version for him to do the things that he wants to do with his wife.
Yeah, that's a great point. Is that how you see her, as sort of the dirty version, banged up version of your wife?
Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I just have a fetish for that. I like old women and I like trailer. I'm not implying she's trailer park trash, but lately I go to a lot of trailer park trash porn sites.
Is there an actual site called Trailer Park?
Yeah. There's quite a few of them. It's
really?
great. As soon as I go to Tube Galore, I type in trailer park, and there's some great ones, real great amateur ones. I mean, they're banging in these tiny campers that they could barely move in. Usually the guy is fat and ugly, and I don't know why, but I identify with that. It seems more realistic. Like when a woman's banging a studly-looking guy, like a UFC body, it kind of disappoints me. But when you see a fat guy and he's got, a saggy ass, like, you know what? This is legitimate. She's willing to fuck this disaster of a man. I have a legitimate shot. She's going the distance. I applaud these women.
Every time you come in here, you have a new site. Not necessarily a site, but a new
fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still with the old women. I'm still doing that, but I love trailer park. That is my hot trailer park, and outside amateur orgies are really good.
And what happened when the interview ended, Sal? Because she seemed to be all over you.
That was crazy.
During the break, what happened?
Well, she came over, we took a picture, and then in the middle of the picture, she kind of swung around, she gave me a big squeeze, she pushed me back onto the couch, she bit my face, and then she grabbed my pants.
Was it she pushed you back on the couch and she got on top of you?
She got on top of me like she was humping me.
Right. Then she bit you.
Where'd
she bite you?
On my cheek, on my face. I'm like, whoa! I go, you bit me. I go, what are you doing? And she was laughing, and then she grabbed my, my package. I'm like, whoa.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock here. I'm married.
See, she seems kind of wild.
This
Sal.
is on tape. What, are you nuts?
Sal, she seems kind of wild, sober. You know what I mean? You're saying put a couple in her and look out.
Put a couple in her. Forget about it, man. It's Disneyland for dick. We're going the distance. I mean that. We're going. Yeah.
I couldn't figure out when she was talking about she only drinks skinny wine. She said, did she mean that she only drinks that skinny bitch stuff? Is that what she was talking about?
I think so. The Skinny Girl
Skinny Girl.
I think Bethany makes them.
That's right.
Skinny Girl Martini, Skinny Girl Sangria.
She goes, I thought Howard was like, what, is the bottle skinny? We couldn't figure it out.
Jennifer in New York, welcome to the wrap-up show.
I'll give her something to drink.
Hi, Jennifer.
That was such a fucking pig. I can't.
How?
His wife should be really proud.
Why am I a pig?
Because of what you're saying, like it's just so. I'm not all into. It's so degrading, though. How you're you're talking about how you would love to get her. It doesn't matter if a woman's like that. You could throw her out of bed. It's so fucking wrong.
Women love that shit. You ever see the Walk of Shame? What do you think they're doing? They're not ironing in that room.
What does your wife think about this? How do you fuck your wife?
I don't.
She must be proud, Sal. You guys have a good day.
Jennifer, I do want to say something to you before you go. Sal is gross, but I do have to say, you'd be surprised. Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Your husband probably talks more like Sal than you know.
It's water cooler talk.
Just not in front of you.
Yeah, that's.
I agree. I swear I'm not a prude. It's so, I don't know, to hear him say it is so funny about it. It's just crazy.
I know.
I understand. It's just I can't believe he's got the bug. What does his wife think about this?
Well, she doesn't think anything because I'm just expressing my fantasies.
Jennifer, his wife stopped listening to him and the show ages ago.
Listen.
That'd be great. Well, you guys have a good day.
You too, Jennifer. Thanks.
Thanks, Jennifer. Now, she says you're degrading. Well, in what way do you think she meant? Like, what?
I don't know. It takes two to tango. If a woman's willing to, go crazy in the bedroom, then it's up to two people. Believe it or not, ladies, women out there kind of like this stuff. There are women out there that like licking ass and getting nutty and getting involved in Chinese swinging baskets, and some women like to get peed on. It's a personal preference.
Do you like it?
It has nothing to do with me.
Do you like it being done to you?
Sure.
So you're up for the Chinese swinging basket or anything?
I mean, I don't want anything inserted in me, but whatever.
Would you let Tan Mom pee on you?
I'm not into that, but if she wanted to, I mean, if it meant I get to reciprocate with something, yeah, sure, why not?
You like to do it to her.
Yeah, maybe. It would be fun, yeah, in the shower.
That's sort of my question, Sal. Is it a two-way street with you, or are you the one sort of doing the dominating and the degrading?
Two-way street. I want a woman who can out-top me. That's the key. Like if I say to the girl, I want to pee on your face, she goes, how about my asshole and my face? I'm like, whoa. I want a woman who can raise the bar.
What if she says, I want to pee on your face, and she goes, great, I want to shit on your chest.
She's raising the bar there, Sal.
I mean, come on, Jesus Christ. I'm raising the lock on the door and getting the fuck out of there.
Let's not make it gross, John.
Yeah, shitting is gross. That's where I draw the line.
Shannon in Kentucky, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey now. I think Sal's probably going to go home and jerk off tonight. He sounds like he's pretty excited about this.
Yeah, my hands will probably be all brown because I got brown paint all over my cock. But
what did you paint it with?
Just watercolor paints. You know, we buy them at the local pharmacy. We painted it up.
Now, how did it feel when she looked you in the eye and told you that she actually masturbated thinking of you?
I was very flattered. I mean, that's really nice. It's, you know. Anytime somebody compliments you in any capacity, it's nice. And the fact that I find that she's cute and she said that about me, it feels good. It feels pretty good.
Does the tanning thing play into this at all? The fact that she was into tanning, or that's how she kind of became famous? And I know you're big on the tanning bed.
Not the tanning thing, the whole thing. I mean, the fact that she, sizzled herself. I mean, she burnt herself to a crisp. She's dragging her kid in there. The kid's getting allegedly hit with these bulbs. You know, you got a loony bin on your hands, and that's hot. Because crazy chicks, Gary, crazy, you know what they say? All guys say this. Crazy chicks are the best in bed, but the worst to deal with. So when it comes down to Tan Mom, get her in the bar, get the drinks down her throat, get the cock inside of her, go to town, and get out. That's it. No room for conversation.
Yeah, it sounds like a great plan until you can't get out.
You can't get out. Right.
Sal, before you came in, we were talking a little bit about BronyCon and who's into that kind of stuff. I know you're into a lot of crazy stuff, but that's not your thing, right?
That's where I draw the line.
Ever pleasured yourself to a cartoon of any kind?
No, not even close. I mean, the only thing that was kind of hot was when Thelma was getting banged by Shaggy. It was a Scooby-Doo parody. Mm-hmm. Even that didn't get me going. I mean, it's just cartoons. It just doesn't do it for me.
It was an animated Scooby-Doo parody? Or?
Yeah, it was an animated Scooby-Doo porn parody. You can type all that stuff in on the net. My buddy calls me Scooby-Doo, so I send it. He goes, hey, Scooby, and I go, hey, check out what I'm doing, and I send him back Scooby-Doo fucking Thelma.
Why does he call you Scooby-Doo?
I don't know. He calls me Scooby-Doo. I call him Scrappy.
No reason why? Just you like the names?
He just one day called me Scooby, and I call,
And you didn't question it?
No. And I called him Scrappy back, so we're Scooby and Scrappy.
Why ask, right?
It's so bad.
So, no, none of the cartoons, I mean...
No, how about you?
Do I ever jerk off to a cartoon?
Like the Smurfs?
No, I can't say I did.
Gary, you?
No, but I do. I remember being really traumatized as a kid. One of my neighbors, his brother was like the pothead guy, and had a lock in his room. And one day he left his room unlocked, and we went in there, and he had a poster of Popeye fucking olive oil, and it just was like disturbing because I was a kid, and I was like, I didn't think they did that.
You just don't go there, right? That's just a place you don't want to go. Frank and Comac, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Frank.
No, I got to ask you a question. You were down in Ocean City last week?
Yes.
Were you out of your mind with all of the heavy white WT tattooed tan? I mean, there was tan moms everywhere out there.
Yeah, there was quite a bit, but they were a little bit too heavy for me. They were huge. I mean,
so I came back from vacation. I said, "How was your vacation?" We were both in Maryland, apparently in different parts. And he goes, "So I was like, oh my god." He goes, "The fattest people." I was with the fattest people in Ocean City.
I'm like, where do they come from? I've never seen that many fat people in my life. It's unbelievable. And they're walking down the boardwalk shoving corn dogs and pretzels and popcorn in their mouth. Like, slow the fuck down.
When you're at the beach, do you get disgusted by that? If people,
No, if you're fat, I mean, I feel bad for. I mean, how do you get to that point in your life?
Eating.
When does it stop? When? I mean, when you can't find your cock in the shower and you get out, you're going to have an egg sandwich with bacon and cheese?
I told you, Sal, my greatest fat moment ever was I took the kids to Sesame Place, and they have these like teenagers there that are like lifeguards because it's a water park. And this woman, we climb up the ladder, and this woman is enormous. She was literally stuck in the water slide.
Wow.
And the teenage lifeguard, like she did it 100 times a day without, like, so nonchalantly, just went and put a foot on her back and kicked her down. It was hysterical.
I was sitting one time on a plane to Arizona. This lady was so tremendous. Her belly fat was hanging over my handle. She goes for the seatbelt. It's like it just passes her left tit a little bit. And she looks at her husband, who's in the third seat by the window. She goes, "Seatbelt's not working. Seatbelt's." I'm like, "Seatbelt's working fine." I go, "You're not working. You're the size of a fucking Mack truck." So she calls over the flight attendant, and she goes, "Seatbelt's not working." And the flight attendant just played it cool, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, it isn't. And she got her an extender.
An extender, yeah.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
I was going to say, have you ever been on a plane when somebody had to get the extender? I think Artie said he had to get it once.
I think so. Yeah.
That's brutal.
I mean, when you're getting an extension on a seatbelt.
I love that she thought it wasn't working.
Yeah, she goes, "It's not working." Like it didn't go all the way down.
So what do you think it is? People, they just can't help themselves?
It's sad. I mean, whatever. It's depression. It's something. I don't know. It's just horrible. I don't know. I feel more bad for. I see a lot of skinny men with heavy women.
And I don't think it started out that way.
I don't think so either.
I think that they started out together, and the guy remained skinny, and the woman just ate herself into oblivion.
That's why I say, Gary, in the marriage certificate, put the wife's weight down. If you go to divorce court, you step her on the scale. For every pound she put over, you get 10% off on the alimony. This way, they at least stay in shape. You go into court, and all you have to say is, "Judge, look at this pig." Are you kidding me? I mean, that's where guys get ripped off. They get ripped off that way. Women put on weight, and they just isolate their bodies, and you can't find the wet spot. And before you know it, you're out banging hookers, then you get busted with the hooker, then you're in court, and you're giving your money. So now you have nothing.
So do you think the guy's justified to go out banging the hooker if the wife lets herself go?
John, if your car breaks down, you buying a new one? Case closed.
Joey Buttafuoco's on the phone. Joey.
Hey, man.
Hey, so you're out of the Slammer.
That sucked, too. It's good that I'm out and I'm home, but that sucked.
I thought that wife that you had was pretty hot.
She
is
beautiful.
She is. Thank you. Vanka's beautiful. Yes, she is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually seeing pictures of her. She was hot, but then she dumped your ass when you were in jail, which...
How
that
did
hurts.
that happen?
That hurts.
Well, no. She didn't dump my ass while I was in jail. She waited till I got out.
Yeah.
You mean you thought you had a marriage right up until the day you got out? Yeah, actually, she's a great girl. She really is, and it's just like, I guess she just told me she needed a change, but she wished
she needed a change.
What kind of change?
What kind of shit? She got a real man like you. And
real man, just got out of the slammer.
Do you think she ever gets afraid that, like, Amy Fisher go berserk again and shoot her in the face?
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. But
not unless you order it.
Who was that, Artie?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still on the show.
That was Benji. Well, you don't get it in you don't get it in the joint.
No, we don't get it in the joint.
Joey, by the way, was most recently in prison because he had a few bullet casings in his house, and as a guy on parole, he's not allowed to have bullet casings in his house, and I guess the cops somehow ended up at his house and found Why were the cops at your house anyway?
First of all, I've never been on parole.
What are you on?
I was on probation.
Probation, okay. There you
I had
go.
a 5-year run on probation. So after a year, every month, probation department would come to the ranch and they just do a probation check, make sure your life is on track and everything is right, and make sure you're not doing whatever it is you're not supposed to do. And honestly, I hadn't left my home in a year. I was home and just doing my thing.
That's what's great about this country, that we have the resources to check up.
Sit at home though.
Yeah, but and also to check up on people and make sure they're behaving.
Yeah, well, L.A. was much safer with me off the street and in jail because it was much safer because
we noticed the drop in crime.
But seriously, Howard.
So what happened? You got out of jail. You come home, and the ex-wife, the wife.
Let me back up a little bit. First, with this probation violation that landed me back in there was ridiculous because in 2003, when I got arrested for the insurance deal, they had 100 ATF agents that rolled my house at 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like something you see, on television. You don't really think it's ever going to happen to you. And when it did, they took a shotgun. It was an old family shotgun. I think my mom used it to shoot snakes in Florida. And it had a box of shotgun shells that my son Paulie bought in like 2001. Now I got arrested in 2003. So they took the gun, and really, I honestly thought that they took the shells. Why wouldn't they? These were the same shells 2 years later, that when they did a probation search of my house, they found them, and basically that's what put me in jail. And we even proved that I had paperwork that showed when I bought them in 2000, when Paulie bought them in 2001, where they were purchased, the shell casings. We tracked the VIN numbers on it, with the ID numbers.
You were a victim of circumstance.
Well, actually, yeah, and I'm not bitching like, I didn't do it, I'm sorry.
You went and you did your time.
I had to take the year, so I went in and did it. It was hard, man. It was a bitch because, like when you get in trouble with something you really didn't do, and it's like, God damn it, So
I didn't do anything that bad.
But wasn't he sick too when he went in? Weren't you sick?
Yeah, I was real sick. I'm still sick, man. I'm down right now 50 pounds.
Sick from what? What's the matter?
Artie still with the show?
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to say that a couple of months ago, I was in L.A. I did the Jimmy Kimmel show, and afterwards I hung out with your son, and he's a great guy. I actually had a blast with this kid.
Yeah. Paulie's he's really a good, he's a good son.
How did that kid turn out normal?
I don't know. He's the anti-Joey.
You know what
does he look like Joey?
A little bit. You could tell. Yeah, I mean, and
he's normal.
Yeah,
after the mom gets shot in the fucking head.
Yeah, I gotta say he seems normal, and he's a really good kid. He's got a great energy about him. And
what's he do?
He just we had a lot of fun together.
Thank you, Artie. I really appreciate that. And both my children are really, really good.
Good
kids.
for you, Joey.
Well,
good for
what
you.
are you saying? Good for you, Joey. Joey was away most of the time.
Oh, that's right.
Thank you.
All right, good for your ex-wife.
They must have done something right. I mean, he's a good kid. You could tell.
Thank you, Artie. Now I like you again.
No, I'm being serious. It's the truth.
He looks more like you, Artie, so I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people asked if we were brothers.
Is he a heavy-set kid?
Well, not heavy-set, but he's got the Belushi look to him.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, all of us do.
Yeah, definitely.
Remember,
Joey,
Artie, you're the young me. Okay?
Yeah,
Joey,
right.
let me understand something. So you get out of jail. This hot wife, was she cheating on you when you were in jail?
You know something? No, I don't. I don't think so. I really do love her a lot.
Did she visit regularly?
Hey, you know something? You know what I forgot to ask you guys?
What?
Is there anybody else on the line? You're supposed to get David on the line?
Where's David? Oh, is that your buddy, your producer?
David
One
is
of them.
trying
He should
to
be on the line.
Oh, okay. I
put
see.
something
He is
together
here.
again.
Oh, that's right. We can't interview Joey without David.
Right.
Hey,
David, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, great, man. Good.
But did she visit you regularly while you were in prison?
Who?
Your wife.
Which one?
The new
first one.
Absolutely.
The new one.
Every visiting day, Ivanka came down into the jail, and she waited on that line outside with all the people that wait out there.
She's going to have no problem meeting a new man, that's for sure. That's a good-looking woman.
She's very beautiful.
Any conjugal visits?
She's hanging out at the jail still.
It's any conjugal visits, Robin?
Yeah, any conjugal
No, it was all no contact visits.
Wow.
It was all through the glass and on the phone.
You were in prison. You weren't in jail, right?
I was in jail, L.A. County, Men's Central. Great spot.
Right?
That's exactly where I was.
To you, Joey?
No, I was well taken care of with my medical and all that.
Did you have a roommate?
Not a roommate, but a cellmate. We were in single-man cells in a secured area called 1700 and 1750. That was a cell block, and we were on lockdown, 24/7 lockdown. We only got out to take a shower or...
Did you have any fights?
Oh, no. They go on, but no, not me. I was segregated.
We're doing a show, Howard, called Celebrity L.A. Lockup. So the Sheriff's Department was very, very helpful in doing interviews with Entertainment Tonight and Insider with Joey and making his stay as safe and quick as possible.
So, Joey, tell me the big answer here. So Amy Fisher's getting a divorce, and you're obviously getting a divorce. And then the speculation is that you two are getting back together as a couple, which would be the most phenomenal friggin' thing ever.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
And you've said in the paper you've had contact with her. What kind of contact?
On the phone.
Oh yeah, you called her?
Absolutely. Well, we talk. Absolutely.
When did you talk?
You know what? I got it. I have to tell you, and it's like, like life has to go on, and like I've been trapped in this whole, well, not trapped, but just like in this situation since Mary Jo got shot, where I was just like pounded by Mary Jo for years, and it was like when Mary found out. When we all met a year ago, that Amy did what she did, and there was drugs involved, and Amy didn't remember doing it, and like Mary Jo and Amy made up, and it was like okay for them. I'm still carrying the anger and all this other crazy, horrible stuff.
Yeah, you've said horrible things about Amy.
Yeah, I did for all these years, and I decided, for me to be able to, here we go, here's a little Dr. Phil for you, but for me to go on and get on with my life and be able to like recover from everything physically, emotionally, financially. I need to put that down. I need to put the anger down. Because it does, no matter how strong you are, no matter who you are, the shit eats you up, man. It eats you up from the inside out. And I'm like, fuck this, man. Why, Mary Jo didn't even care at one point that, I don't care. She says she doesn't remember shooting me. I care.
So what do you? So what happened? You started calling.
So I have to let it go to be able to make up with my life and go on with my life. So I have a good relationship with Amy.
What do you mean? How often do you speak?
I spoke to her twice this week.
Wow. And you spoke to her on the phone. Did she talk to you about the fact that her husband and her were breaking up?
Yeah, I know all about that. And, I didn't file for divorce. My wife did. And I understand that her husband filed also.
But did Amy...
you two were talking?
Maybe. Did Amy say to you that she still has feelings for you?
Something, we talked a couple of times, and I'll be in New York next week, and I'm going to definitely go to dinner and just... I owe her an apology from the way I acted the last time that I saw her, and I'm not defending myself to the point, I was sick or any reasons why.
Wait a second. You're attracted to her still, aren't you? You want her.
You know what, Howard?
Honestly.
Listen, it's just me and you on the phone now, right?
Right. Go ahead.
You know what? I'll be in town next week, and I'm going to hopefully we'll go to dinner. And
I mean, you guys had good sex. You had a good time together, so it's not like you're totally repulsed by. I mean, aside from the fact that she pulled the shooting incident.
Yeah, no, I'm not totally repulsed by her or anything that she did.
Did you read today in the paper she just got big giant tit implants?
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well,
David.
All I wanted to say is these two have an opportunity where they can rekindle their relationship after 15 years.
Wow, that would be the biggest story ever.
It was a Romeo and Juliet type of love affair with the gunshot, that everybody heard. But Amy shooting Mary Jo, going to jail, Joey going to jail.
Can you imagine the ending of the story is Joey and Amy get back together?
Yeah, they got to do the movies over again.
Hey, Joey, is there a temptation on your part? Is there a temptation on your part to get together with Amy Fisher just so that you get back in the news and there's a whole big opportunity here?
Really, it has nothing to do with in the news. I could go outside, piss along the curb, and it's going to make news. I mean,
which she does often, by the way.
Which I try not to do because in L.A., I think you get like a year for that, so I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Amy when I get back.
You think you'll fuck her? Honestly, you want to, don't you?
Nobody's the same. Everybody changes as time goes by, and she's not the same person she was, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Nor is any of us.
But they describe in the newspaper that her body is exceptional. She has a Playboy
unbelievable.
Playmate. In fact, they're saying she might even become a Playboy Playmate. That's right. Are you for sure?
Yeah, we are.
Oh my goodness.
Will you be posing with her, David?
Yeah, I will actually be posing nude.
Because you say we are doing Playboy.
Well,
Are you managing her as well?
Yes.
Amy's going to be in Playboy.
And I'll be doing it with her.
David, has this been orchestrated by you to get more interest in these two?
You couldn't orchestrate this story. Either these two timing is right. They're free finally. There's some opportunities. I think things have to be life-changing.
Have you told Joey he better close the deal with Amy in order to make this thing happen?
I don't have to. I mean, these two have chemistry together. What you're going to see over the next couple of weeks is kind of like a Truman Show, and we're going to chronicle some of it.
Oh, it's a TV show.
And I think it'll be fun.
Wow.
It's a TV
Wow.
Listen to Robin. Oh, yentering on everybody. Stop it. Wherever it goes, it goes. It's going to be, it's going to be all right.
Please.
She's a professional yenta, She gets paid to be a
cute yenta.
Yeah.
That's right. Joey Boots wants to say hi to Joey Buttafuoco. Go ahead.
Who does?
Joey Boots.
Joey Boots from Massapequa, Long Island, your hometown, Joey Buttafuoco. Hey, Joey, I want to tell you right now, you're the most disgusting, vile human being. I wish death on you. I hope you fucking die. You know what? To fucking do this, to try to stay famous, which is all, that's your agenda. Your agenda.
Gorilla.
Your agenda is to stay famous, man. So you're going to take the mother, you're going to go out with the girl. You're going to go out. Hey,
who is this
no. You're trying to hook up.
Howard,
you're trying to hook
this asshole. Just answer.
It's Joey Boots, for Christ's sake.
You're trying to hook up with the woman that shot the mother of your children.
What about that, Joey? He's worked up, but what about that, Joey? How can you go out?
Who was that guy?
Joey Boots, for Christ's sake. He's
Who the fuck is he?
Joey Boots, you don't know?
I don't know who
He's
he
in the
is.
Whack Pack.
Oh, it's that guy.
Listen.
Did he ever get through the 6th grade?
Joey has a good point. He's saying,
he is.
how can you start having sex again with the woman who shot the mother of your children?
You know what? I'm going to go have dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe Joey Boots has sex on the table.
Maybe some clams. We were thinking clams.
I mean, your son is going to freak out, and so is your daughter, that you're having sex with Amy Fisher.
Well, you know what, man?
We thought some pasta, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea, man.
No, seriously, Joey. Come on. You got to think this through. This is a major thing.
You think?
Yeah, of course
right,
it is.
Joey.
Well, you know something?
He is right.
I'm heading back to New York in a little bit. My life's going in a different direction, whatever it is.
You're going to see these guys on the cover of People magazine. We're going to do Letterman. We're going to do
Letterman.
Well, how do the children feel about this buddying up with...
If Mary Jo and Amy can sit down and not even hash it out, but talk out what they needed to talk out, and Mary Jo can forgive her, what?
What's your tactic?
What happened to
Hello? Joey. He's gone. No. David, you there?
Everybody else is making up and going on with their lives. I'm entitled to do the same thing.
Joey, what's the plan? You want to go to bed with her?
I lost everybody.
You there? Oh, our phones went dead.
Yeah.
Completely dead. You should see what's going on. Hey, Joey, you there?
Everybody got disconnected.
Hey, anybody
Nobody can hear anybody.
Wow, the whole...
Maybe they'll call back.
Let's listen in.
Let's hear if anything else happens. We get some inside information.
We got disconnected.
Hello? I think he hung up. Hey, guys, the phone system just died.
Yeah, we know the whole thing just crashed. We're checking on it.
That would have been great if he just said something like, Amy, you can keep blowing me.
What do you guys think? I'll go around the room. All right, first Fred. Is this just a huge publicity stunt orchestrated by David Creef?
Yeah, David Creef is definitely behind the whole thing. And I really feel badly for Mary Jo. I mean, she's taken more shots on this. There's a phone being dialed up. I feel bad for her and for her kids. Joey, I think, is like totally lost.
Robin, is this a publicity stunt? What's going on here?
Yes, there's nothing going on. They're just doing this to get back in the press and to create another TV show.
Artie, what do you say?
It has to be. I agree with Robin. I mean, as low as a human being can go. I would hope he at least called Mary Jo and said, listen, this is going to be so embarrassing. The innuendos, the press, the tabloids are going to say we're together again and she shot you. Again, like Joey Boots made such a great point. The mother of his kids was shot by this woman.
Absolutely.
And I hope he at least said to Mary Jo, look, it's going to mean quick money. Do you mind if we do this and I give you a cut or something?
What do you think the reality is? Do you think that Amy Fisher will start banging Joey again? Her husband was a Joey Buttafuoco lookalike.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Why wouldn't you think Amy Fisher would do that?
The more interesting question is, would Joey, if given the opportunity, fuck her?
Yes.
But that's my point. Why would Artie not think that Amy would be open to it?
Because I just think the whole thing is a contrived stunt. I really do.
Understand that, but why would you say Amy Fisher's the one who won't be
she's crazy.
into it?
Well, I don't know.
Nuts.
Well, she's older now. We're all, as Joey said, we're not the same people.
Oh, can you grow out of nuttiness?
Can you grow out shooting somebody in the head?
I'm hoping you can.
Artie thinks Amy might be normal.
No, well, listen.
She grew into
I'd fuck her. I'll fuck her. I look enough like Joey.
I'll fuck her too.
I'll fuck her right now.
That fucker.
But
While we're waiting.
I don't know. I think Mary Jo, having met her a couple of times, I think she's got enough class in her to go. I don't care how much money.
It's still gotta hurt.
Yeah,
what
I don't
are
care.
you talking about?
Mary Jo is she's a nice person.
But what does Mary Jo got to do with this story?
I'm saying if Joey did go to her and say, look, I'm sorry about what I'm about to do, but it's going to make me quick money. Do you mind this? Will it be that offensive? Even if I hope he would have said.
Joey's not going to sleep with a spreading Amy Fisher?
I would hope he wouldn't for the sake of his kids.
Oh, you're crazy.
Well, listen, I'm telling you what I think.
Joey will fuck anything.
Absolutely.
He likes that Amy Fisher.
He'll be fucking his kids. This will be fucking because they're going to be screwed up, and his kid is a nice kid.
They're going to be screwed. How if they've survived all this, they can survive that.
I don't think anything he can do will hurt them.
I met his son. His son's a real nice kid. He doesn't seem to have any issues. And
did you talk to him about the whole situation?
No, that was awkward. I wouldn't have done that. But I've actually hung out with Mary Jo a couple of times too, and I think she's the type of person that would have said, "I don't care how much money you're getting. I don't want this to happen." So I think he's already pissed her off.
Let me just say something. I'm trying not to blow my stack because we have a phone system that regularly just has to be rebooted. I don't understand that. I don't get it. So I'm trying to maintain my cool when we're in the middle of an interview, but that will need to be looked into. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
All right, hold on a second here. I'm going to get this all back again. I got to get your friend there, David Kreef, on the phone too.
Oh, okay.
You two are like two peas in a pod.
Yeah, maybe they're having a relationship.
Maybe that's the real story. David, you there?
Robin.
All right. Joey.
How about you?
Joey, the question was asked while we got disconnected. Are you, let's say the scenario arrives. You're out dinner with Amy Fisher. Having dinner. She looks great. She got the big titty implants. You know, she's wearing a short skirt. You like what you're hearing. You like what you're seeing.
She smells good.
You're having a few drinks. She says, Joey, you know, I always loved you and I still love you and I want to fuck you.
For old time's sake.
I want to have sex with you. I want to take you back to my house. Would you have sex with Amy Fisher if that kind of scenario evolved?
And Lou did not have his guns there.
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
You would?
Yeah.
Thank you. Artie, do you see what we're saying?
He's saying it.
Artie said you wouldn't.
So who won?
No, listen. He's saying it because that's the only way anyone's interested in all this bullshit.
Oh, stop
No,
it.
Yeah, it's to make money.
Can I ask you something, Joey? Joey, man to man?
Sure.
Is she the best
Artie,
pussy?
you crazy?
Is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know something? It's no, but you know it's that's a tough question. It really is.
You've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah, I mean it's especially lately. But you know something?
Right. Especially last night.
What happened last night?
What happened last night? No. We're not going there this morning.
Too early.
I'm sorry, Howard. What was your question?
The question is she the best pussy you ever had?
You know what? Amy's a lot of fun.
Well, how so?
She's just she was always just a very nice until all the shit broke. But then, then we all know why and how that happened.
Would she be open to anal with you?
You know something? I don't know.
You never did that with her?
No.
I'm talking about in the old days when things were good, when you had your affair with her.
No.
But
were things ever good? I mean, the old days, things were pretty crazy.
Well, no, there was a time when he had good sex with her.
Yeah, well, for a long time, but you know, we're
But
gonna
Joey,
talk
what about the fact that she accused you of being her pimp and that you know, and that was all heavy stuff?
You know something? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff being thrown out there in the early days, you know, after the whole shooting incident, and orchestrated, of course, by the attorneys.
But wait a second, doesn't that scare you?
Even my attorneys were telling me what to say. I was never involved in anything so like this.
Joey should have a pimp based on his.
You know, there was so many things said. Honestly, I mean, everything from the pimp to her life with drugs and her whole way of life, and that I gave her the gun and I was responsible.
So I'm saying, aren't you afraid?
No, because you know why? Honestly, we spoke about this, and then it blew up into a rage or what have you. But you know, she actually, you know, told me she never remembered shooting Mary Jo. Like, she doesn't remember a lot of
All right, so you don't think she's crazy?
I don't think she's crazy. Wow. I really don't, honestly, and that's coming from my heart. I really don't.
Do you have nicknames for each other when you were on good terms? Did you have lover names?
No.
Never.
No, but honestly, like today, look, you know, I know. Honestly, to answer your question, I don't believe that she's crazy at all.
Wow.
Have your kids weighed in on this, Joe? Do you think your kids are going to be pissed if you start a relationship with her?
Probably.
Yeah.
You don't care about that?
No, I do care about that, Artie.
Well, how are you going to deal with that?
Well, he won't see his kids.
I'll deal with it when it comes to
Artie's so serious.
No, this creep you've latched on to, David Creep, whatever his name is trying to promote the fact that you're going to fuck the woman who shot your kid's mother.
You're on Jimmy Kimmel and you're not on the Tonight Show.
Huh? I'm not on the Tonight Show because Jay Leno's a fucking asshole.
Right.
He's not a Letterman.
No matter what you say, Artie, I love you, man.
Funny, Artie.
What?
You're not even funny.
Dude, you're a creep who's trying to latch on to Joey to try to get him, to try to promote, to try to get him.
Right of your life. And Howard Stern, without Howard Stern, you're nobody. Nobody gives a shit about you.
Guess what, dude? I had a career before I was here, and I'll have a career in show business. Well after you're fucking dead from creepiness.
You're not on my list.
We got cut off again.
David
hung up.
Yeah, David.
I didn't hang up. I'm here.
still
How did you hang up for Artie?
No, dude, you're just a weaselly parasite creep who wants to try to get this guy to make money off promoting he might fuck this chick who almost murdered the mother of his kids.
Good for you.
You're a creep. You're a creep.
You're the worst.
I am not. I'm no creep.
Wait a second. How did we get into this?
I don't know. I was talking to Joey.
I'm trying to get to the bottom.
It just makes me sick when this guy's like, I go like, why would you fuck Joey? This guy's like, ugh, she's hot.
The guy has no concept of love, caring, romance, nothing. His biggest claim to fame is to be with Howard Stern for the rest of his life.
What's your claim to fame, douchebag?
Why don't you fucking check
What's
me
wrong
out?
with being with Howard Stern?
Yeah, what's wrong with being with Howard Stern? Is that a problem?
But, you know, if you were funny, it would be better.
Well, Howard, why am I on the show?
Because you're funny.
Right, yeah, okay. Sir, what's your claim to fame?
Day, bro.
All right, let's find out, though. One question I have.
Yeah,
I mean, aside from your feelings about David Creef.
Right. I met Joey's kids, and I feel bad for them.
Yeah, that's his problem. He met a kid, and that's the end of it.
Oh, he met a kid. He met Joey's kid.
Yeah, I met a kid.
Hey, can I tell you
something? A kid who you don't give a fuck about,
you don't
right?
know crap about this story.
What?
You really don't. And you're just talking out of your mouth. It means nothing. You don't know any facts.
What don't I know about it, Dave? What don't I know about it?
You don't know about the probation violation. You don't know why he went to jail. You don't understand why he's out of jail. You don't understand.
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything I'm saying?
You talk like as if you know this stuff. You've done no research. You don't know anything.
What don't I know about the Buttafuoco saga that you know?
Howard Stern. That's what you know.
What?
Just be funny, man. That's what you get paid for.
I'm not. No, I get paid to talk on the radio. And right now, there's a lot of people laughing at the fact that I'm pointing out that you're a fucking creep.
Well, I think everyone already listens to you every day and knows that about you. I only show up once in a while.
Because you're a parasite leech.
Well, you guys obviously
you have some previous history maybe that we don't know
I
about.
never met David Creep.
I mean, David...
Let me tell you, I'm in the comedy business. I'm working on huge film. Howard knows about it. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
No, David actually does have a...
You evidently do.
He does do some film work.
What are you doing? What are you working on?
What are you working on, David?
Right now I'm doing a wonderful project with Susan Lucci. It's a Sopranos...
Sounds funny.
Where she's the lead. She is the Sopranos lead. It's called Mafia Wives, the Antoinette Giancana story. It's a sequel to Mafia Princess that was on 15 years ago.
That sounds hilarious. Everyone's been waiting for a sequel to that one.
Well, once again,
David, tell him
That's as anticipated as Jaws 2 was.
David, tell him about your previous work.
Yeah.
David.
Hello.
Hello?
Are we gone again?
Where's David? Joey, you there? Again with the phone. Motherfuckers. Hello?
Cocksucker.
Howard, they're still there. Will says Joey's still there. You didn't put him on hold, did you?
No, I didn't touch a thing.
Didn't touch anything?
Joey, you there?
We had to call Joey back because his phone got disconnected.
Well, then where's David? Where's David? David, you there? What the hell is going on today?
He and Artie were bonding.
You guys were really going at it.
Getting along well.
I don't know.
Buddy's on the right track, by the way. I can give you a fucking list of who he's booked as guests on the show.
But wait a second. I'm trying to find out if Joey Buttafuoco is really hooking up with Amy Fisher. Don't we want to know that?
I say yes.
Well,
How are we going to find that out, though? I think what Artie is pointing out is we can't find that out.
This is crazy if he gets back with her.
I think if he does it, they'll both tell us.
If it's just for the TV show, it's not real.
I don't know what's going on. All hell's breaking loose.
I mean, are they going to film them?
I like hearing Artie yell at people.
Yeah,
Joey
but
will be on in 2 seconds, Howard.
Are they going to film them having sex, though? What are we going? Where are we going here?
I don't know anything about love. David will film them.
Joey, what's going on today?
Oh, I'm back on. Okay, cool, man. This phone keeps getting fucked up on you guys. What's up with that?
I think at this time it was you.
No, it was all your. I'm going to hang up. Right? Come on. Hey, you know, Artie, no matter what, I think you're hilarious, and we always had fun, and so that's
Joe, this ain't about you. It's about the kid that I met. That's your kid, who's a nice kid, who I think you're going to hurt by this.
Yeah, well, Paul, he's not a kid. He's 27. You know, he makes his own choices and decisions.
Hello?
Dave.
I'm gonna.
What is going on?
And David's on there. Wait, David, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. We keep losing Joey. Did your phone disconnect?
My phone has disconnected 3 times.
So it's got to be us then.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't hung up because of Artie. Trust me that.
No, we know, sir.
Yeah, we don't know. We're having trouble, and I just lost Joey
Your
again.
layer of sleaze is way stronger than that.
Listen, pal, maybe you and I will meet.
There he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. He can't even make his threat or his offer of a
Fuck
duel.
me with this phone system.
Well, you are.
I'm fucked. I'm getting pissed now.
That was getting to be fun.
I wanted his threat on tape.
Yeah.
Well, you got half a threat.
If anybody's worried about XM and Sirius merging, I think it's necessary because we can't afford a phone system.
Do you want to make...
Yeah, it's a...
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you what I'm going to do to you.
It might have been divine intervention for that guy, because if we ever met, he might have an Adirondack coming out of his ass.
He doesn't like you, I'll tell you that.
Wow. I don't like him either.
All right, here's Joey. Hey, Joey, this is crazy.
Yeah, man, we keep getting cut off, but it's on your end.
Yeah, it is.
We must have a time limit or something.
It's definitely our fault.
You know what it is?
Point.
We have one of those old pay phones.
There you go.
If you don't put the quarters in, you lose everybody.
The operator needs more money.
See, God doesn't want this promoted.
Artie's really worked up.
Yeah, Artie's pissed off. I'm getting that feeling for the little bit that I can hear because I keep getting cut off. But Artie, it's like, you know, you hung with Mary Jo at the last show, right? Out here in L.A.?
I've met her a couple of times, sure.
He is right, Joey, though. If you bang Amy Fisher,
yeah,
it's going to fuck your kids up real bad.
Right.
Well, the thing is, it sounds like Artie's more concerned than Joey is. I don't think that's a good thing.
Who gives a shit about me? Listen, you know, who gives a shit about me?
But you should give a shit. You should give a shit about yourself, because your kids probably give a shit about you. So you should
give 2 shits out about. She can rip my fucking chest out. At this point in time, she doesn't give a flying fuck.
Who's this?
Who? Mary Jo.
But what about your kids?
You know something? I love my kids. My kids love me. It's like, you know, I don't know what else to tell you.
You don't think this would hurt them?
You know something? I'd probably have to sit down with him, talk to him.
You're going to have time to talk to them before you
might want to do that before
bang
the date.
Amy Fisher?
Well, first you'll bang her, then you'll talk to him. Although I personally would love to see this.
Well, of course we would. It would be good for us.
I think a lot of people would. I mean, but seriously, I just want to.
When you talk to Amy on,
because
but wait a second. When you talk to Amy on the phone, like, is she talking romance?
You know, we talk about a lot of things.
Have you had phone sex?
No.
But what, like, does she ever say, you know, I did love sleeping with you, Joey. You were so great in bed. You're such a man.
You know what? She did tell me that she loved me very much back in the day and now. So it's like, I don't think I'm responsible for her breakup with her husband or anything like that. I would hope not, but I think she's just looking for a change and move in a different direction.
She's vulnerable
Is it
right
merely
now.
a coincidence that the two of you are getting divorced at the same time?
You want to know something? I didn't know this was happening on my end. This has happened like when I got out.
I see.
So I didn't know what was going on.
What is it, Freddie?
On my end.
I actually have a couple. I have a couple of questions for Joey. Joey, when you were with Amy back in the day, did you think it was going to get more serious? Did you hope it would get more serious, or was it just a fuck?
That's what it was.
But how about now? Do you think would
I don't
love
know.
to see it develop?
I'm going to see where it goes.
Back in the day, he's saying she was just a fuck.
Right.
Well, wait a minute.
He's not ruling out the fact that maybe it could develop into something. Otherwise, it's just...
Absolutely, he's not ruling it out. But to me, it seems odd because you just found out you're getting a divorce. You're already ready to jump into something else with Amy Fisher?
Hey, he's been in prison a year.
Not that I'm ready to.
There's no other girls on the planet.
Right.
You know what?
And he's used to her.
By the way, Joey, have you had sex since you got out of prison then?
Yes.
You have?
Oh, wait, David's back
But
on the phone.
they can't talk about it.
Artie, David's back on the phone. He was in the middle of threatening you. We're sorry about the phones.
What was the threat, David?
Get
You
to the
get
point
right
where you're
back.
gonna shoot him.
Continue your threat, Dave.
What was the threat?
I don't know.
You were saying, do you want to meet?
Hey, buddy, if I ever get...
maybe he wants me to
Artie,
be in the next Mafia Princess movie.
Listen,
Maybe it's
all I
a
can tell you
business
is
meeting.
this. I have heard that you have sparks of genius. I just haven't seen it today, that's all.
All right, dude. You know what? You know what? I said my piece. As a matter of fact, this little argument is probably going to get you more press because you're on Howard's show than anything.
Listen, I'm not here to get press from me. I'm excited about Amy and Joey and their...
That is exciting.
That's what I'm here
David is very excited about Amy and Joey and Mary Jo. He's been excited about them for a long time.
Why are you excited?
Amy, Mary Jo, and Joey together, they said that would never happen. And the fact is, when you see Mary Jo on Thursday, whatever, she will tell you that I brought them together. And I'm looking for people to have love and be reunionized and have fun and have good families. I have children. I know what you're saying, Artie, but you can't, at some point or another, when your kids are grown up, I don't know if you have kids, but at some point or another, you have to live for yourself. And you can't always live in the past.
Okay, Dave, but let me ask you this. All craziness aside.
I mean, kids are my number one thing. I'm working for 9.
Well, listen to Artie's question.
Okay, so suppose someone shot the mother of your kids. Would your kids? Well, suppose in the past it happened. Would your kids be upset if you were dating them publicly?
Well, listen, I'm telling you right now, people change, and I don't know what was there 15 years ago. I wasn't part of Mary Jo and Joey's relationship. I don't know what caused it. I don't know if there was drugs and alcohol. 85% of all crimes have something to do with drugs and alcohol.
Right.
We'll say that.
Well, I know something about that, but
So my feeling is, and believe me, I know something about this too, and I work for the sheriff's office. They're wonderful people. Sheriff Lee Bach is the finest man I've ever met. He's going to be governor of the state of California. We work for charities called 999 for Kids. And
Do you think you could hook up OJ and Nicole's sister?
Nice.
What about that?
OJ was in the same cell that Joey was in, by the way.
Is that right?
And we went in there, and the reality is what we're trying to do is show there is a lot of crap that can happen because of alcohol and drugs. I think if you stay away from alcohol and drugs, there's less than a 15% chance that there's going to be a shooting.
Let's see what the fans have to say.
I can't argue with that.
Stephen in Cleveland, you're on the air.
Thanks for taking my call, Howard. You know, I other than the shooting, I mean, this was just nothing more than an affair. But, man, Joe, you got to look at this thing like, what it's going to do to you, the relationship you have with your kids. I mean, this guy is nothing more than a parasite trying to make a buck. Artie, you hit it right on the head on the...
I think Artie's changing his mind because, Artie, I think you realize if people are in love, anything can happen. You can have cancer. You can be an alcoholic. You can be a drug addict. I'm not saying anything that's too far away from any family in the world. Why doesn't everybody deserve a second chance?
So let them have love on their own, buddy. I mean, why do you...
why do you have to hook them up?
What is your interest in it?
What's your love connection?
Why
are you the love connection?
You know, I'm doing a project coming up with with many talent that are superlative talents. The fact that Joey and Amy are this item that they are is not my doing. I just happen to facilitate it.
All right.
Like Sinatra with Dean and Jerry.
Exactly.
I freaking love you.
Listen. I gotta say something. You know what? I've met Joey and Mary and now Paulie a couple of times, and to tell you the truth, I have an affection for them because I probably have the same background as them. I'm the same type of person, and I really like them. I do. I think they're deep down, they're good people, all three of them, and I just feel that it's just good. This is going to tear them further apart.
Artie,
It's just the worst thing that could happen to a family.
People show their sides. Like, you have a side that you show the public, but then some people
David,
have
you can't think this would be good for Joey's kids to sit there and know their dad is now in love with the woman who shot their mother.
You've been through a divorce, Howard.
Yes.
You know that a lot of stuff happens when you decide to get divorced. Your kids sometimes take sides. All sorts of things happen. All I can tell you is that
usually it's unjustified.
Yeah, I mean,
At the end of the day, this is all for the love of money. What are you talking about, pal?
I'm just saying, as someone.
I'm just telling you, the reality of this is people go through divorce, people go through separation, they go through alcohol, they go through drugs.
They usually
and
don't
at
go through
some point or
gunshots,
other,
though.
You have a life, and you don't live it only for your kids. You live it for your kids before they're 18, and then they have their own lives.
Oh.
Yeah, but a lot of this stuff is history.
Howard?
Adam, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Is the guy from Cleveland still?
No, now there's a guy from New York City. Go ahead, Adam.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Hey, Joey, man, I got to give you some advice. You need to stay away from her. Not for anything else for your kids, but for yourself, man. She is so stupid. I used to live across the street from her. I just moved 6 months ago. She is so stupid, she'll get you arrested for doing something stupid.
She is not stupid. You're wrong. She's a very You sound like an idiot, but she's a smart girl.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's see.
You're an idiot. She's smart.
She drives David. First of all,
and she's hot.
I want to hear this guy.
Let me hear this guy. I want to hear this guy. Seriously,
First of all, her husband spent all her money. She told my wife and her girlfriends in the neighborhood. Nothing left. Gone.
We don't know that.
Okay.
This is hearsay evidence.
So Joey, don't worry about the money. It's not there. You have to start it all over again. Number two, the girl drives around the neighborhood with the kids in the back seat, not buckled, jumping around in the front seat.
Oh, that's all hearsay. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah, we
on.
don't even know if he lives across the street from Amy Fisher.
Dominic, you're on the air. Go ahead.
That's the idea. You don't know.
Dominic was Joey's lawyer for a while.
I started with Joey actually through Howard, and then I helped Mary Jo later, and Joey knows that.
Yeah.
And then I helped Amy get out of jail, so I kind of was there from the beginning to the absolute end.
Okay.
And I understand Howard and Robin's attitude, but what I don't understand is why you would make the comments you make about Artie, who's the best guy in the world.
I love Artie. You're talking to me, Dominic, or somebody else?
Griff, whatever.
Oh, no.
Griff.
Well, I love Artie, man. I've seen him. I think
don't know
Artie's a great dude.
I think he's got sparks of brilliance. All I'm saying is it sounds to me like this issue is sensitive, and I don't know why. I don't know Artie. All I can tell you is there was alcohol and drugs involved 15 years ago. There's not anymore, and if there's not, then at least people can think clearly. That's all I can say.
Alcohol and drugs by who?
By Amy and I think Joey was probably...
No. Joey never did drugs, and I read every probation report.
I was totally clean.
Absolutely.
Totally clean when all that went down. I got clean in 1988
all
from
it takes
everything.
is one person to be alcoholic.
If you can make money with this, that's up to you. But I think Artie's point and everyone else's point is true, and that may be something Joey accepts. But if these kids came out of this okay, I say that's an act of God almost, because they went through hell. I was there.
Do you think things will change when they're 25, that Joey makes a decision like this to do anything in his life?
I don't know.
Let me tell you, they hate Ivanka, his current wife. They have given her such a hard time. They've never accepted her. It doesn't matter if it's Amy Fisher, Ivanka, whoever it is. Their family is never going to accept anyone as the mother but Mary Jo.
Hey, Dominic?
This is almost like a movie that you wouldn't believe the script.
Hey, man, I got to tell you, and anybody who's listening to this, Dominic and I have always said this. You are very rare. You are, and I've been through attorneys and met with them, and I got to tell you something. You have never lied to me, Dominic. You have never misled me. You will help me make decisions to go on and make the right decisions. And I got to tell you, man, you never lied to me. You never told me this. Honest to God, you were great for me, and you helped me recover for this. This is now part of my recovery.
Okay.
Still 15 years later. I don't know how this is going to come out. I don't know.
If Amy calls me, I'll give her a free divorce. And when Mary Jo called me, and forget why, you know who paid for it, and that was my
right.
And it was a lot of money. But all I'm saying is, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Right. But I think Artie, who I truly love, is just trying to say to you, is it going to hurt the kids? And maybe that's a test you're going to give.
Yeah, I think it's incredible. Dominic, they're not 8 years old.
Well, I'm not saying I'm right or wrong.
Well, it doesn't matter if a kid is 8 years old. If a kid,
are you telling me that at some point or another you don't?
Listen. There's a billion women on the planet. We're talking about.
There may or may
we're
not
talking
be
about
reasons.
specifically the woman who shot
And there's
Mary
their
Jo.
mother.
Listen, you want to
And there's
know
one other thing people are forgetting, that she was underage when he was having sex with her, so there was another act of victimization going on.
Nobody wants to listen to me. You guys are doing a great fucking
Listen. The thing is, after I never met Joey's daughter.
Joey's going to fuck Amy Fisher. I hear it in his voice. He does not. He's hell bent on doing this.
But after I met his son,
I'm hearing that now they're going to just put the two of them in a house and see what happens.
Right.
That's crazy.
Am I right, David, or not?
You are brilliant. You're the only one that makes sense on this show because to me, you understand this show.
Oh, you're nuts, David. I'm going to get on Artie's side in a minute.
Yeah, well, listen. People make money off snuff films too.
Really?
I don't know why I'm so smart, but I'm telling you.
But I can't see. I mean, it's one thing to have them have a meeting. It's another thing to have them dancing around town.
Hold it.
Going to Vegas.
Joey, it's a done deal, isn't it? Pretty much.
You're underestimating Amy. Amy has 2 kids.
Hold it, Dominic. I didn't get an answer. I didn't get an answer.
She's a great mother.
I don't think she'll do
Joey,
anything to harm her kids.
Joey.
If you two can put a show on,
I got to have a word in here. Joey.
I agree with Dominic. I really do.
Joey, you're going to have
You've
sex.
always been the voice of reason.
Wait.
Robin, God bless you, and I love you.
So what do you agree with? He's saying not to have sex with this girl.
Well, that's not the issue.
That's not
I
the issue.
discussed that on the phone today before they even meet, whether or not they're going to have sex. So Amy's children have to see a headline like that.
So what's the issue?
You could sell this as a reality show.
You want to see them in a house?
Wait. What's the issue?
I don't even know. Howard's the only one that brought it up. I've never brought it up.
What is the issue?
If you can believe this or not, honestly, from my heart, I owe Amy a huge apology.
It's not about sex.
For me to get started into this another phase of my life, I owe Amy a huge apology, and whether anybody's there to see it or hear it or not, and I hope somebody is, because I owe it to her publicly. I really do, because of the last try. And the last try, I was a fucking maniac.
And by the way, those got the highest ratings of any Entertainment Tonight sweep special ever.
I'm sure it did, Dave. I'm not arguing there's going to be interest in this, but, after I met Joey's kid, Paulie, I honestly said to myself that night, I said, wow, that kid turned out great. He's nice. He ducked a bullet. He got through it, and he's going to be fine. And now you're dragging him back into it. Why test him twice?
Actually,
Artie, you and I have something in common.
Artie, in my defense to that, I love my children, and I'm sure you speak to Paulie, and he tells you he loves me. We have a great relationship. We go riding our Harleys in the hills and everything, and I have a great relationship with Paulie.
Oh, here we go again.
Are we there?
Yeah, we're here.
Go.
My son Paulie is not 12 years old anymore. He's 27. He's a grown man.
I know, Joe, but
and my daughter Jessie, I'm sure you met. She's working hard and she's doing her thing. She's 24 years old.
He didn't meet Jessie, he said.
Oh, okay.
I never met Jessie, but again, I just said to myself, God, this kid ducked such a bullet in his life.
Look, we're going over the same thing.
Right. I don't know that Joey's actually. Have you told your children of what you're doing?
No.
I haven't seen or spoken to either one of my beautiful children.
Wait, David, you got to shut up for 3 seconds and let the guy finish a sentence.
That's okay. You guys are doing a great job.
Joey.
Yeah.
You said you were interrupted. David jumps on every line you say. What did you say? You haven't seen your kids how long?
I haven't seen Paul or Jessie since I went into the county, and that was January. I haven't seen them.
So it doesn't sound like...
I've called and left messages for Paulie, but I haven't heard from any. I haven't heard from them. I know that they want to see me and speak with me, but I haven't. And for everything that everybody says about me, and we've all ducked this whole thing, just gotten through it. I am a very sensitive guy, and I know you guys a long time. And Howard, you were the only one there back 15 years ago when all this shit jumped off, and you were really the only one who gave me the chance to speak. Honestly, you really did. All
right, all right. Well, everyone's just saying to you, better think this through.
I haven't seen my kids, and I really need to, but I just got out like 8 days ago, and I'm dealing with so much
There's something
bullshit.
wrong here between you and your kids if you haven't seen them for that long. So I would think real hard about whether or not you should see Amy Fisher.
I have a question.
But on the other
did they
hand,
visit him in jail?
No, he said no.
He hasn't seen them.
No, I didn't want them to, guys, because it's a real shitty place to be, even for the people who come to visit inmates. It's a bad place to be.
All right. Thank you, David. David Kreef, Joey Buttafuoco, thank you, and keep us posted on what happens now between.
You got it, man.
All right, very
Listen,
good.
guys, honestly, I hope everything turns out all right. I really do.
Thanks, Artie.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Robin.
Bye.
Bye.
Right.
Bye, Howard.
You let that guy have it in there.
Yeah, I have no more energy. I don't know. There's something about it that struck me the wrong way. And I did meet Joey's kid, and I felt bad. I don't know. I feel bad for the kid, and now it's just. I mean, this is how anybody could disagree with what we were saying in there is beyond me.
Well, you were dead on, and you've been in show business a long time. Does he remind you of a lot of the creeps you've met?
I don't know, man. I tell you, I've met some creeps, but that takes it to another level, man. That's creepiness at level red. I don't know.
And the fact that he tried to feign that he cared and that
he cares about people in love. I don't know, man. It's a fucked up world. I'm glad I'm not that healthy, and I'll be leaving soon. Okay, you guys can deal with David Creep.
You know what's really fucked up? It's like everybody has a second chance. Everybody should get a second chance, except me. I'm not allowed to have a second chance in my life, I guess. You know, Mary Jo, God bless her, she's got a new guy in her life, and she's happy, and that's good. You know, my children even got a second chance in life because they were very young when all this happened to their mom, and it's, they got a second chance to move on. And like Ivanka always told me, that's why I fell in love with Ivanka. I said, because she always told me, when is it my turn? Don't you get another chance? It's like, I think I just got my second chance with Ivanka, and I really believe that. I really believe that now she's gone. So.
Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Want to play a little game?
Man, I would love to play a game.
Gary, do I have any money for the Sal IQ test?
Oh, remember we talked about we're not going to make it a game?
Oh. Phil, I don't have a game. Gary's right. It's not a game.
Oh, that'd have been awesome. I appreciate it, though.
Another time, Phil.
All right, man. Thank
Sorry,
you.
I didn't mean to do that to you.
That's okay. See you, Howard.
Bye. Yeah, I thought I had a game. Usually I have one. But, yeah, we tried to turn this into a game. The problem is, Gary went in and said, I'm going to ask Sal, since, Sal's always goofing on me, I'm just going to go down and give him an IQ test, verbally. Maybe we can turn it into a game. Mm-hmm. So Gary did it, and he came back and he said to me, first of all, he goes, you can't make this a game. He doesn't know anything.
There's no time he answered correctly?
Once or twice.
Oh.
Like 3, I think he got 3 out of 25.
Gary's prediction is that, Sal's going to, have, a mentally retarded IQ.
He's worse than
Gary the retard.
Than Eric, anybody. Any of the Wagpackers.
High-pitch Eric might be Sal. I don't know, but he seems intelligent, when he talks and stuff.
There's one aspect of the IQ test that shows 7 or 8 components, and there's one that's general knowledge.
Uh-huh.
And my belief is he got one right on that in that area, because the second question in that area, which is pretty easy. I asked him on the wrap-up show the other day. They had no idea.
Right.
So I don't think he got any of the hard ones. So
anyway, listen to this is Sal and Gary.
But you should know that the other thing that's funny about this is almost all of these questions have been taken from quizzes that Sal's given to strippers.
Okay.
So he should know them because he came up with the questions.
No, these are Sal's questions that he actually researched.
He can't answer his own questions.
No.
Wow.
And Gary at one point laughed so hard. I got here's the one that Gary laughed hard at. I got to play this for you. This is just one of the questions, and Gary lost it. He couldn't
take it anymore
because Sal's answer is so absurd, and Sal wants to answer with authority and quickly. That none of his answer, and it's the kind of answer that you.
Does he even realize that these are questions he's heard before because he thought them up?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Probably not. But here, Gary just loses it. He can't stop laughing. Listen to this.
In what country did the Great Potato Famine take place?
Idaho.
Sorry.
It's even more pathetic. So Sal's sitting there. Gary's losing it.
And he doesn't know why he's laughing.
And Sal wants to know if he got it right or wrong.
Well, you got that right. Why are you laughing at?
He's like, what are you laughing about?
Actually, that's got to be
I have to I have to.
Wow.
I need a minute.
That noise you hear now is Gary laughing himself in the face.
Trying to stop.
And he can't. And now Sal's laughing because Gary's hitting himself in the face. And
Right.
Sal's clueless.
No idea why.
Wow. All right, here we go.
All right, so then
Wow.
Gary, I'll play you some of these. Gary says it's pathetic. Idaho, what country?
Idaho.
He had a double wrong answer.
Yeah, I mean, you don't
It
even
wasn't
know.
a country, and it wasn't the place where the potato famine occurred.
Right. Maybe stop and think.
They said country.
You didn't know Idaho was a country?
He seceded.
Sal, come in here, you moron. I mean, really, what?
How does he think of these questions and he doesn't know the answers?
I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on.
That's a sort of genius.
You're like retarded. You're going to do terrible on the IQ test. I'm worried about you, man. I have money on you.
Do you help your kids with their homework?
Sometimes.
Oh.
What country had the potato famine?
He said it so quickly, it just went over my head. I heard potatoes, and I recently watched a special on the History Channel about potatoes, and they were discussing Idaho. So
No,
when
you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I watched about 10 minutes of it.
Yeah, okay.
And
so you didn't watch it.
I watched a fascinating show about potatoes.
I flipped the channel once I saw it was potatoes.
Yeah.
What? Can I ask you a question? Did the guy who administered the IQ test, did he laugh?
he put out a big giggle at one point.
Did he really?
Yeah. But I thought he was laughing because he thought I was joking, and that really hurt. And then I kind of played it off like I was joking, and he asked me about a continent right away off the bat. A lot of those questions were geographical and historical, and that's not
your strong suit.
No, I'm prank call, songs, bits.
He didn't know that? He didn't have prank call questions?
No, I mean...
Yeah, they didn't ask you how to get in touch with Tradio?
Right, exactly.
Right.
If he did, I think I would score pretty well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it really doesn't interest me. So if I'm stupid, I'm stupid. But at least I'm smart enough to, retain
Should
the
general
job.
knowledge be part of IQ in the sense that, in other words, let's say somebody doesn't go to a good school, or something like that.
Well, that's why they always say they're culturally skewed, because
Right.
if you're not exposed to this general knowledge, you can't have it.
But I mean, someone like Sal was exposed.
Right. He would be in the group
Not really.
that was exposed.
My dad used to pull me out of
feral?
My dad used to pull me out of school sometimes to go to work.
All right.
I know.
The few days you were there, you should have picked up something. Like Idaho's not a country.
I picked myself up and got the fuck out. I just didn't. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't even think general knowledge is part of the IQ thing. I think they do it and they give you a separate sort of as an indicator. So I don't know how it all works. We'll find out on Thursday.
Well, I thought Gary set me up with that because those questions he asked were almost the same questions we ask on the show.
Those are the exact same questions we asked. They're the ones you wrote, and you don't even know the fucking answer.
Well, I'm talking about on the IQ test that I took, the professional one.
There was no setup.
Yeah, because those questions were hard.
No, this was the setup, and you failed this too.
No, the reason they sounded familiar is because they're general knowledge.
I don't know. I thought Gary was goofing on me because they sounded familiar. All right. Here's Sal taking his test with Gary.
What is the capital of California?
Los Angeles. That's what I said.
You're kidding.
Los Angeles.
It's not the capital.
It isn't?
No.
I could have sworn it was the
And
capital.
by the way, we Jason was just telling me because he helped me put this.
What is it, Sacramento, right?
Sacramento.
No.
He's used that
Close
question
enough.
at least a half a dozen times in stripper quizzes.
Right. So
Not that one.
You haven't used
That
that.
exact one.
Nope, New York, Albany. That's how I know
That's
that
a
one.
different one.
No shit, no kidding, idiot.
No,
It is a different-
you've asked that to strippers.
I've asked the New York one. What's the capital of New York? I never asked the capital of California.
Capital of Los Angeles.
And I don't live in California. What do I give a fuck what the capital it is?
What two states border Washington, D.C.?
Uh-oh.
That took a long time.
D.C.
I'm bad at this stuff, too, Sal. Don't feel bad.
Virginia and Maryland.
You
got that
you got it
right.
right.
Did I really?
Yeah, that's right. I know that I lived in Washington, so.
At this point, I'm thinking, okay, 1 and 1, because I didn't move the test around. That's how it went. I go, all right, he's going to do about half.
He's gonna get
Right.
somewhere.
You
We're on
start
a
to-
roll.
You start to think he's got something going on.
I don't think he get another one right for about 10 questions.
All right.
What is the symbol for the Roman numeral 10?
You had to have gotten that. What did you say? Let me hear. Let me hear.
I and a V.
Oh, fuck. You can't be that fucking stupid.
In
Is it
what
just
order?
a V? Is it just
No,
a V?
is it- in what order?
V is a 5.
But wait a minute.
Oh,
in
V
what
in the
order?
V in the I?
What order do they go? The I and the V.
I think I is 1, and then 2 I's is 2, and then 3 I's is 3.
And then where do you go?
And then is it V is a 4? I don't know. Who gives a
just
shit?
said V
I'm
is
not
5.
Roman. What do I? When do you use Roman numerals in your fucking life?
I don't
What
know, but
time
I
is
know
it?
that.
It's I. What are you fucking nuts? You would be institutionalized.
Yeah, but every kid learns it.
But you don't need
But
that
it is
shit.
sometimes written. I mean, you
Even
have
as a
to know.
comedian, you ever hear the joke, I just went to the movie Malcolm 10? The guy, in other words, he saw Malcolm X and he thought it was a 10.
Right. In that
Right.
sense, it's fun. I guess X
Right.
is 10. Thank
X
you.
is 10, right.
I thought X was porn. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean...
When I see X, I think of,
All right, let me hear what else you got
I don't
wrong.
know.
What is a female deer called?
All right, that you must have gotten right. What'd you say?
A doe. A deer, a doe, female deer.
Let me hear what you said.
A doe.
Oh, you got it right.
You got it right, Gary.
I think it's after this that the streak starts.
Okay.
I think Gary's falling asleep during that question. He forgot.
Who invented the light bulb?
Uh-oh.
I think I got this
I
right.
think you got this one right too, Howard. I'm sorry.
Oh, these were the 3 you got right?
Edison.
That's correct.
Very good.
Very
I was
good.
playing solitaire on that
I don't
question.
know, Gary. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
I forgot, both. I was getting woozy.
Sal, you know what? Mock me all you want now because the rest speaks for itself.
What country is the Thames River in?
That's ridiculous. That's
Oh,
just
come on. You should know that.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of Thames.
Never heard of the Thames River.
Never. Thames River?
Mm-hmm.
Thames River.
The Thames.
What country is the Thames River in? Country. Egypt. Because I thought
that's
Nile
the
River.
Nile.
Yeah, I know Nile. I figured maybe they have another river.
England. The Thames. All right. Okay. Here we go.
In what country did the Great Potato Famine take place?
Oh, that's we know.
That's
that.
the greatest question
That was a
ever.
mistake.
That was a mistake.
Well, what is
Idaho.
the country?
I know it's Ireland now.
Somebody told you.
Hit some time to think about it. All right. Idaho is not a country.
I know that.
Okay. Here we go.
Which ocean is the state of Hawaii located in?
All right. There you go. You know that.
That's a slam dunk.
Yeah, that's easy.
I'll say goodbye now. Which ocean is in Hawaii? Is that what you're
You know
asking?
the names of the
Which ocean is the state of Hawaii located in?
Which ocean is the state of Hawaii? You mean Hawaii's on an ocean? Okay, so.
You mean...
The way he worded it was so confusing.
Right. So confusing.
Oh, my
Atlantic
God.
Ocean?
Atlantic Ocean.
Must be Pacific if it's not Atlantic. It's
There
one or
you
the
go.
other.
There
right?
you go.
Pacific.
All right. So you...
You had a 50-50 shot and you blew it.
I mean, Atlantic Ocean, Hawaii.
But what is Hawaii?
It's an island.
Yeah.
Which makes
There you
sense.
go.
Yeah.
And what is an
it has
island?
to be in a body of water.
What's an island? An island is a freestanding piece of land that's surrounded by water.
There you go. So there you go.
So I'm not that stupid.
No, not at all.
You struggled with that a little too much.
Name 4 continents.
Uh-oh.
I'm always bad at this, but
Really?
I'm getting better at it.
Let me hear what you said.
North America, South America.
Go ahead.
Africa. Brazil. Well,
Brazil's a country.
I used to think it was Tokyo, Mexico from a rap song, and then someone told me that wasn't true. So,
Right.
yeah.
All right.
But Brazil is in
I know.
where?
South America.
You already named that
Right, but I
continent.
couldn't think of anything. And
Well, you figure you might as well answer something.
Right.
All right.
Who
Never
is the
heard of Europe?
Yeah.
Asia?
What about it?
I've been to Italy, Robin. What's your point?
Australian?
second person on the moon?
Who was the second person on the moon?
Now, I knew this, but I forgot it. That was my problem.
I see.
That means you don't know it.
He knew it, though, at one point, Gary.
Doesn't that count?
Let me hear your answer.
I was on our show, and it was Bud.
Our Bud Dwyer?
Selig.
Bud Selig.
Dwyer.
Oh, Jesus. I thought he was a politician. I can't think.
Oh, he's thinking of John Glenn.
I was going to say Bud Glenn.
Final answer?
Buddy Hackett.
What was his name?
Neil Armstrong?
Bud something. Bud Zellick or something. Bud
Zellick. He did say Bud Zellick.
He's thinking of the commissioner of baseball.
That's the only name that came to mind.
I didn't know the commissioner of baseball walked on the moon.
That's how he got the job.
Let's go with Bud.
It was Bud.
Bud.
I remember it now. Now it's
what is it?
It's Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz, right? Buzz something. I thought it was
Buzz Lightyear.
It was Buzz something.
He went to the moon to retrieve a baseball.
Who created the character Tom Sawyer?
All right, this you know, right? You got this one right.
Yeah, because I once said it was Rush on the show.
Rush.
That's
well,
right.
Rush created the song.
Right.
That's right. That's correct.
And I think,
But the character itself.
I think I got this one right.
Let's see what you said.
This one was on the show, so it was Huckleberry Finn.
Ah, very good. You got it right.
Wow.
Huckleberry Finn wrote Tom Sawyer.
Wow.
What about Mark Twain?
One fictional character created another fictional character.
You ever hear of him?
Yeah.
Oh, you have heard. You used to know that too, I bet.
I used to.
How about Huckleberry Hound? Well, you don't know a lot of shit.
I don't need to know this stuff.
All right. You don't. You're doing just fine.
Thank you, sir.
A bicentennial marks the passing of how many years?
Uh-oh.
This is easy.
You got it right?
Sure.
Okay.
Bicentennial would be, I believe, 20 years. Centennial's 10 twice by. Oh, boy.
That ain't right.
Wow. Cen is centennial.
Centuries, 10. Centennial, I thought was 10.
Century is 10.
Century's 100, right?
Right.
Centennial's 10
So
then.
100.
It's 200 years.
Yes.
Ah. See? You need Robin to help you.
What is the northernmost state in the United States?
I bet you I know what he said. Canada.
No.
Canada's not in the United
Arctic
States.
Circle.
Hear what you said.
Washington. Or, yeah. Is that right?
No.
Oh, either that or...
You said it. It's not right.
Well, I was either thinking that or California. So if it's California, I got it right.
Well, which is higher? Which is more northern, California or Washington?
Well, now I'm going to say California because
You don't know what the country looks like.
Judging by the way you guys are reacting, maybe it was right. Maybe is Washington right? Did I just? I'll stick with Washington.
Washington's good enough.
Okay, good.
Well, on the continental United States, that is.
Right.
What sport is played on a gridiron?
Wait a minute.
Because it's Alaska would be the north.
Yeah, we didn't answer
You know
him.
that. Oh, I'm sorry.
But this is a question that was one of the ones that Sal's used many times.
Not the northern one. All I remember is at one time you had a map out there.
So Gary got them from you.
No, not these, Howard. I know my questions. I know the answers to my questions.
Okay.
You don't recognize any of these as your question.
No.
What sport is played on a gridiron?
Uh-oh.
Never heard that. Not into sports.
A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron. A gridiron sport.
I'm not into sports either, but I know this.
I'm not into sports.
Soccer.
Soccer?
Douche.
The lucky guess.
Football.
Football?
Yeah.
I don't see a gridiron there. I see a bunch of straight lines that go
Never
across.
heard gridiron?
Never.
Never heard that?
Never. Gridiron.
Well, what about soccer as a gridiron?
Is it a gridiron? It's similar to a football field.
All right, look.
I don't know.
You're having a lot of difficulty.
But you're asking me things again that I'm not interested in. That
Well, yeah, I'm not interested in football
But
either,
they're
but I have a
they
general
really
knowledge.
are general
I know other
knowledge.
things about football.
Do you ever hear the expression like a gridiron great? Like, they go, Frank Gifford was the great gridiron, something like that.
All I know about Frank is he banged some chick in the ass, and you guys...
He didn't bang her in the ass. You don't even know that.
Oh, he tried to. He wanted to.
She didn't want to do it.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
Shall we?
And that was...
My dear. Shall we, my dear?
Benjamin Franklin is one of two non-presidents on U.S. paper currency.
Oh, no.
He's on the $100 bill. Who is the other?
That's a good question. Benjamin Franklin is on the... I think I'm having difficulty drawing a name up. Why am I having a problem with that one?
I don't know this one.
Yeah.
You see? We're all in the same boat.
Well, I'll admit when I don't know one, but this is the first one that stumped me. What's the answer, Gary?
Lincoln, Washington, Jefferson.
Hamilton.
They're all presidents. Was Jefferson a president?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Lincoln wasn't on a paper bill.
Mm-hmm. Paper currency.
Jesus Christ!
What's going on with the audio?
Lincoln. Jesus.
I don't blame you for
I can
not
think of that.
getting this.
May not have been. I'm going to just say Jefferson.
But how about saying I don't know?
Well, he always takes a guess.
Yeah,
Makes
you
it
have to.
more interesting. Then when he comes up with Idaho and shit like that, it's funny.
Well, no, those he would have just right there. He knows he doesn't know, but he can't say I don't know.
Right.
I know somebody on the a coin that wasn't a Sacagawea was on the dollar coin.
There you go.
She wasn't a president.
What newspaper's motto is all the news that's fit to print?
You knew that one, right?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
New York Times.
Good. Okay, so you got that
You
right.
got 4 right.
New York Times.
You got 4 of them right.
Not too shabby.
No. Way to go. Your IQ should be around 40 so far.
It's 10 more than I thought it would be.
Yeah. All right. So we get the idea. We know you don't know a lot of stuff.
You took Sal over Richard?
Yeah, I did. I wonder how many of those Richard could answer, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should have given Richard the same test.
Right. Well, we're going to find out Thursday anyway, so
That's
you'll be either
true.
vindicated or just shamed.
Is that the end of the CD, Howard?
I don't know. It's enough.
Shamed.
We know he doesn't know anything.
I'm beyond shamed. I sold my humility years ago. I mean, forget it.
Right.
You know, but I'm proud
You
of the.
sold your humility?
Yeah, to
You
the
sold his
devil.
humility.
I have no humility.
To Sacagawea.
My dignity to Sacagawea.
All right. You better go.
My brain is scrambling.
You're kidding. You're trying to think, but nothing's happening.
Oh, Howard.
I like that he was a stockbroker. I will never listen to a stockbroker again.
And
I was
he
successful
did
as a
pass
stockbroker.
a test.
I know. Yep.
I gave Gary an opportunity to make like $64,000 over the course of a week. He passed on it.
Right, and then how many opportunities did you give me that didn't make money? Everybody remembers their biggest success.
No, that was it. You just stopped with me. This idiot, I'm prank calling him, calling the horse-tooth jackass every day. And then I actually called him up on a whim to see if he would open an account, and he did. He actually opened an account up. How do you?
I said, what am I doing?
Right.
Because Stuttering John goes, I'm telling you, he's crazy, but he makes money. So I opened the account, and then I go, I'm not giving him my fucking money. I'm out of my mind, and that was that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You think he beat you down for it?
No, I don't do that. I never
Called you every day as a horse-tooth jackass and then wants your money.
Right, you stupid.
Yeah.
But again, he's talking about like one opportunity, but what about all the other opportunities you had?
You're saying Sal could have made you $64,000?
That's what he says. I don't.
No, you even did the math, Gary. It was an IPO that I bought
I
you.
don't even remember discussing. Like, I opened the account, and I was so mad at myself for even doing that I couldn't even tell you what the name of the stock was or what the opportunity was. I just completely tuned it out.
I made Doug Goodstein money. I made Stuttering John a lot of money. I did well.
All right, later. Good job, Sal.
Thank you.
This is the greatest show on earth.
Sal.
What?
All right, so after hearing the answers, how do you think you did on the IQ test?
Considering that I don't know that stuff, 4 out of whatever it was, 4 out of 10 isn't bad.
Really?
What are you laughing at, Lisa?
I like the way you make yourself feel better.
Now, you really,
what's there to feel bad about?
You really don't remember hearing those questions?
Those questions I never asked.
Gary says those are the exact questions you asked.
What's Gary doing? Gary's busy sleeping, playing solitaire, sport, leaking out of the garbage pail. What is it? He doesn't pay attention to what's going on around here. If he did, he would know. Come on. Get it. You put this guy in charge, and you want something legitimate to come out of it? Listen, I might not be that bright, but I'm smart enough to stay awake at work if I'm producing the best show in the world.
Was that your update sheet? Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Laugh at that, Lisa. Giggle, giggle.
Are you a producer now?
Yeah, I'm going to produce my foot in your ass and get you out of here.
Richard.
Motherfucker. I am telling you for the last time, you can't do this to me.
Well, do what?
Keep walking and then you'll fall off the fucking pier.
Come on, man, right this way.
Oh, don't fucking order me around, you little piece of shit. Why? Why should I follow you?
Because this is...
We're going to put me in a green room with no food.
We're going to put you in another green room.
After hear Howard say, oh, I guess Richard wants to come in the show after 30 years. I helped him get a show.
Yes.
If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have a fucking show.
So what's going on, man?
Everything. You want to know what's going on?
Yeah.
I think Curb's going to come back. I have a feeling. I have a couple of projects of my own. I'm touring endlessly, and I can still have intercourse.
Richard Lewis is here. He's on his Misery Loves Company tour. Richard was recently saying that he hates getting older. And I understand. I went to the dentist yesterday. Oh, there he is. A lot of the guys were commenting on the way Richard dresses. They say he always wears a Nehru jacket. He still has Nehru.
Well, this is what's aging him.
Yeah, that's what's aging you. You would look much younger if you got
quite
that.
a nice hello after 6 months.
Why do you always say the guys
By the way,
want
I
to know?
got to take a shit. Is there a private John?
You can use it. It's
I
for
was
you.
Hi, guys.
there.
I was listening to that. You know, you have perfect right. No one should sit on that fucking toilet but you and maybe and your cast.
No, I have a
But
private
he has
bathroom.
his own.
Oh, of course you would, but
I have my
don't
own.
want to have some strange asshole sitting on a toilet. First of all, you know, it's not right.
We set up that bathroom for our guests.
I'm an elitist when it comes to moving my bowels.
Well, honestly, I'm going to tell you something.
Can I sit down?
Yeah, sit down. That bathroom was set up for guests, actually, and it's pretty embarrassing when the guests show up and there's shit on the floor. Like one of our guys shits on the floor. Is that a tattoo on your hand?
Huh?
Is that a tattoo on your hand?
No,
Or
it's,
do you get
no,
ink,
it's writing jokes and shit.
Oh, you're
all
writing
day long.
jokes. That's
well, no,
all.
millions of, you know, but
Are you trying to show people what you do for a living by keeping ink on your hands? You're saying, hey, look, I'm a writer. Two things we notice about you. You always wear Nehru jacket, like a Nehru kind of look.
Yeah.
The guys notice
It's a
it's
little
not me.
homage to Lenny Bruce. He used to wear them a lot, and I like the look anyway.
You dress like Lenny Bruce.
I'm not a fucking whack job. I like Nehru.
Do you
You're
wear?
not a whack job? You're willing to go out on a limb like that?
That was a stretch.
Do you wear Nehru in honor of Lenny Bruce? Is that what you're here to say?
I saw him in a jacket once, and I went to look for a Nehru jacket, and I found about 8 or 9 different types, so I bought them all.
See, I thought you were a fan of the Emperor of Japan, not Lenny Bruce.
By the way, for the shit, that's right. You could take a DNA test and find out whose shit it is on the floor.
And the other thing guys noticed about Richard Lewis, these
I
are
love
my
when you
guys.
listen to me. I'll say like I committed suicide. You go, you don't like minor birds, do you?
I don't listen to you.
It's fine. I love it.
Like, do you wear a top hat in honor of Lincoln? I mean, how else do you dress?
Who else are you honoring with your garb?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing the
It's a
tramp
tribute.
outfit.
But you're one of the few.
Keaton hat.
That's really an unusual thing, really.
I'm like Jewish Carrot Top now.
You love Lenny Bruce, and you dress like him out of homage, I guess.
Well, look, Peter Sellers wore Nehru outfits.
Do you love Nehru?
Gandhi.
You love Nehru. This
Love
jacket.
Nehru.
This
Well,
jacket.
Gandhi wore a diaper.
Yeah.
Well, over a big diaper.
No, it's very interesting because he does. He wears Nehru all the time.
I think I'm one of the best dressed comics that ever lived. What do you think of that theory?
I don't believe
you see
that.
these schmendricks come in here.
You look good, though. You always have a nice look. And the other thing is, too, your smell is unique. Gary said to me, all the guys are saying, Richard always comes in, he has this very soapy smell.
A soapy
It's not
smell.
soapy, thank you.
What is it?
That's not.
What is it, a cologne?
Aqua de Silva. I've worn it for 40 years.
But you put a lot on. I mean, it's part of who
I'll
you
tell you
are.
the truth. I put a funnel in my ass and it's everywhere.
Aqua?
You want to know something really bad?
De Silva.
Every chick that I went out with since college loved it.
Wrong.
My wife hates it.
Of course.
You know what she feels? It smells like soap.
It's soapy. I feel like
she feels like you, and it pisses me off.
Feels like you're overly showered in some way.
That's what she says. It pisses me off. Every other person I cheated on everyone but my wife, and the one woman who I finally marry hates the way I smell.
But you realize what it is. Women shouldn't really be that aware of that smell.
Why
in other
not?
words, you're probably putting too much on.
I put a whole shitload on.
Yeah, I mean, I can smell it from here.
You can't, can you?
Yeah. You know, you recently said you hate getting older, and I was at
who likes it?
Yeah, I was at the dentist yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, I've been having a thing that whenever I drink something really cold, it hurts my tooth, like a cavity. So
You're
I said,
getting that pain.
well, I had this pain.
Maybe you have a nerve problem.
Maybe I had a problem. So they took x-rays. They don't see anything. The guy figured out, Dr. Kaufman figured out. He says to me, when you get older, your gum starts to recede a little bit.
That's true. I heard that too.
Yeah.
You're
But 20 years ago, I heard
exposed?
that.
Yeah, he goes, it's nothing, you know, they put some stuff on it, but it's horrible, right? Getting older. You don't like it.
I have a torn rotator cuff, torn bicep, had a hernia.
You're a mess.
A ball popped out of my groin. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a tumor.
Did you get an operation?
Yes, so I went back because it's hurting for the last year. So the doctor, who's a genius, he brings in a protege. So they both put each finger, put up one ball and one on the other. I almost had a fucking heart attack.
Why do they each need to put a finger on your balls? Do you think
because
you're a celebrity?
Showing the protege how to do a hernia test.
You?
But
why do you have to
you're
be
a
the
celebrity.
crash
I would
test
imagine.
dummy?
You must be. You should be treated a certain way.
Only
I swear to God, it's
finger.
the truth.
Right.
When you go for a physical, you got to take urine. You give your urine.
Yeah.
For 30 years, because I'm such a hypochondriac, they give you this little thing where you're supposed to take. I don't know how you do it. You're supposed to put it under your ass while you're taking a dump, and then take a little piece of a fudgicle stick and smear it, and then take another side of the stool and smear it, and then do the same thing for 2 days in a row. It's because you got to catch the shit while it falls out.
What are they testing your shit for?
I don't know. Cancer, polio. I don't fucking know.
Polio.
I'm going to die eventually.
Do you think you can detect polio through your shit?
Maybe.
He's got polio of the anus.
Your doctor has you shit on a little stick.
No, you got to catch the manure like a butterfly net.
Yeah.
And then you take it comes with a stick. You take, and it says the directions are hilarious.
I think they're fucking with you.
One piece of duty.
Yeah.
It doesn't say duty.
Right.
One piece of stool from one half of your stool.
Right.
And then the other half. And then do it the same thing the next day and mail it in. So I went to my doctor. I said, do you think Jack Nicholson and Liz Taylor are shitting on this and doing this with fudgicle sticks?
So did they find anything in your
know
stool?
What the doctor told me?
What?
You're the only guy in 30 years who's ever sent this shit in.
I knew
Nobody
it.
else does.
Oh, no one else. They'd rather die than catch their shit in their own hands.
Of course. I mean,
so I'm never going to do it again.
oh my God, I'm
But
so
you look
sorry
in pretty
for
good
you.
health. How's your wife?
My wife's great. My marriage is good.
Yeah, mine too. We got married. Well, this is your second one, but this is you're set. I'm set.
This is your second marriage too, right?
I would never give this one up.
But this is your second marriage.
What's
Isn't
this
it?
theory? No, I never got married.
You never got married
he was
before?
never
I
married
never wanted to
before.
get married.
You
I didn't
cheated
want-
though when you would date women. You were supposedly monogamous, but you
I
would cheat
cheated on everyone.
You would cheat on them all.
Everyone.
Everyone.
I'm not proud of it. I was a sex addict.
When you read about Sandra Bullock's husband cheating, when you read about Tiger Woods, or David Letterman, even, you're not
Yeah.
surprised. You had to be
Wait a minute.
surprised
He
with
just
Letterman.
he just said he was a
Wait.
sex addict.
Wait a second. You were surprised with Letterman, weren't you?
I don't know Dave that well, so I don't know his personal. I'm not surprised that anyone fucks around because I think men are. I think men are. I'm not a scientist about this shit, but I think men want to fuck as much as they can.
Right.
But
Okay?
you consider yourself a sex addict?
Here's the difference. I was a sex addict when I went from one woman to another because that was it. It was a conquest, like another line of blow. But when you're in one relationship and you want to be, you know, and I don't want to commit adultery, then it's great if you can become a sex addict with the same woman, like Howard keeps saying on the air. He loves to fuck and all that.
Right,
He doesn't
right.
masturbate. He saves his sperm, which to me is like a joke.
Right.
You don't save sperm.
I didn't
He
say
didn't
save my
save
sperm.
I heard you once say you save up your sperm.
No, I said you save up your desire. In other words, if you keep
that's right, you did say that.
if you keep beating off, then you don't want to be with the same woman.
Never stops me. I beat off a lot, and I still can
You
get
still
up.
beat off
I love beating off.
at your age. You haven't matured at all.
When do you do
What am I, in
this?
Yiddish theater? Of course I
wanna
jerk
know,
off.
how do you- how
I
did-
jerked
when-
off this morning.
Did you?
Really?
Fucking A.
That's why I won't shake your hand.
No, I was.
What did you think about when you jerked off?
I think about, you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I can get an erection at any time I want. But I
for
think
you.
about I think about the worst women, and that would hurt, sadly, my wife the most. And I get hard in a minute.
Girls with swastikas on them.
Like
that
Jesse
I don't
James's
like.
girl?
But you know, I heard about that Bullock thing.
Yeah.
How can you not know that something's going on? It's hard for me to believe.
Well, first of all, she's an actress that was away for several
Months
months.
at a time.
You know,
Right.
to making these movies. So she really isn't that aware.
Wow,
And, you know,
too bad.
it's
But
unbelievable.
when he's doing it while she's in the garage, because that's kind
Is that
of
what he
crazy
said? I
not to
missed
know.
that.
That's what
They were
one of
fucking
the,
while she was.
Yeah, he was taking girls in the garage office while she was in the other part.
All right.
Listen,
All right.
I know you hate anti-Semitism, but
Well,
if a
of course,
really
and
hot
racism.
if a really hot chick
Yeah.
It's going to blow you.
Was it a neo-Nazi?
But she sees white power. You see white power on the back of her legs.
She's got the swastika
I don't get blowjobs
on the
from
arm.
Nazis.
You don't get blowjobs from Nazis?
Never.
I would take the blowjob from the Nazi. I would.
You would?
I'd be honest. Yeah, afterwards, I would scold her, but
In other words, you'd come and scold?
Yeah, if she was really super hot and I'm banging her and I see the swastika on her back, I'm
but
going to
you're
finish.
only half Jewish. I'm totally Jewish. It's not allowed.
Maybe that's what it is. Why? What cured your sex addiction? Was it
that's
going,
what I wanted to know.
I'll tell you
Did
what
you
cured
get
it.
treatment?
Was it going to therapy?
No, getting sober.
Getting sober.
Because here's the deal about Tiger Woods and all these guys. First of all, if he wasn't married, he should do whatever the fuck he wants.
Of course.
It's consequences. These people don't know. They don't think they're going to get caught. It's a fucking joke.
Right.
It always catches up with you.
And a sex addict.
And whoever you're fucking, I used to fuck a circus clown.
That's true. I know that's true. You're not making a joke.
I actually told this story yesterday. I don't mean to repeat it on some show.
Go ahead.
But I won't do the thing. It's not a routine.
Well, tell me.
There was a circus, a 6'1", high heels, black stockings, the black bra, dark, hot red lipstick.
Right. She was good looking.
Unbelievable.
And much taller
I wasn't
than
married
you.
at the time.
She was 6'1".
Yeah, great in bed.
Right.
But she was 70 miles from Hollywood.
Right.
And I said, do I have to really drive 140 miles round trip when I can jerk off in 8 seconds?
Right, but you're compelled. It's not even about the sex. It's the addiction to people.
It's like an addiction. It's like you want it. It's sad. But here's the difference. And I know I sound great, like Gandhi here. But if you get a blowjob from somebody,
right?
Okay. So this is what happened once. It was during the Jewish holidays,
right?
And this girl was cooking a brisket to break the Yom Kippur fast.
She was a Jewish circus clown.
Yes.
Wow. You don't hear about that a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The Tubby soundtrack.
So she was cooking.
But if you make love with somebody or get a blowjob, your penis is responsible not just feeling for your girlfriend,
right,
but for the woman who just blew you.
Right.
So it's a three-way problem going on. So this really happened. The woman said that the tall man who loved me was a fan of mine.
In the circus.
Yeah.
The world's tallest. 7'9".
He had a thyroid problem.
Right.
He died.
And
he asked her that in his will I want Richard Lewis to be a pallbearer.
The 7'9" guy wanted you.
So when I went there, we fucked. She says, Tall Teddy died. I said, Tall Teddy died? I'm sorry to hear about that. I liked him. Because I went to see her once perform. I had to do that.
So you knew all the other circus performers?
Yes. They got the midgets and the dwarfs.
You weren't ashamed to take her in public?
No, but Tall Teddy died.
Right.
And she says, and we just had intercourse. I didn't,
Right.
And my Jewish girlfriend at the time was making food. Brisket to break the fast.
Okay.
I'm not that religious, but I fasted because I wanted to diet too.
Okay, I see. So the girl.
But I didn't go.
The circus clown wasn't Jewish. It was your girlfriend.
No.
Right, yeah.
Way not Jewish.
Oh, okay, now I got it.
I said shalom. She thought I was saying menorah. She had no clue what I was fucking saying. So she wanted me to sleep over and go to the funeral with her
right.
to hold Tall Teddy's casket. And I said, there's no fucking way. But she says, we just fucked and you're not doing me a favor. I went, my wife... Not my wife. That was a Freudian slip.
My girlfriend's making brisket.
My girlfriend is making a brisket. She didn't know what brisket was.
Right.
The whole thing was a mistake. I'm screwing someone who doesn't know what brisket is, doesn't know what Yom Kippur is.
In other words,
I can't take it anymore. So I did all that shit, didn't you?
If you weren't a sex addict, in other words, you wouldn't sit and drive 80 miles to get a woman. No. You wouldn't be fucking.
Well, I would
you wouldn't be fucking a circus clown, is what you're saying.
No, I would if she was within 10-mile radius.
Yeah.
You got to be a fucking clown yourself to drive 75 miles.
But yet you claim, with all the women that you would go after, with all the wrong types of women, still the swastika would have kept you away, even with your sex addiction.
There's no blowjob with a swastika on someone.
Then you're no addict.
I wonder if
that's true.
I'm
Good
sure
point.
you're no expert in this, but I wonder if Tall Teddy's feet stuck out of the casket, or do they actually build?
I didn't go to the funeral.
Did they cut off his feet? You think?
They could have chopped him at the ankles.
You want to know something? They do that sometimes. Sometimes if a casket's not big enough.
No, but they can make a big one.
No.
Wilt Chamberlain.
What, do you think they whip those
things
right up?
They folded Wilt Chamberlain in half?
Wilt Chamberlain was a wealthy man. I don't think Tall Teddy had
I
that kind of
dated
funds.
somebody who dated Wilt.
No
really?
kidding.
You
yeah,
shared.
back in the 70s.
What'd you
say?
say?
I knew Wilt. He was a good guy.
Right.
But when I found out, I got an average dick, okay?
Right.
It's not small, it's not gigantic, but it's good.
I could have guessed that. Go ahead.
Good.
Yes.
No one's complained.
Right.
But when you're making love with Chamberlain, you got to just do the algebra.
Right.
You got to imagine it's gigantic.
Right.
So I was with this woman, and she says, I said, she says, who are you? Because we were like getting close.
Right.
Who are you dating? I said, well, there's 2 waitresses at the club here, and this actress. She says, I'm dating Will Chamberlain. My penis had a panic attack.
Right.
I said, when did you last have intercourse with Will? She says, last night.
Wow.
I ran out of the fucking house screaming.
Of course, because you felt competitive, right?
Well. I would have needed a penis posse to go in there.
Let me ask you one more theoretical question. I really want to understand the level of your sex addiction. So you're getting a blowjob. You're in the middle of it.
From the clown or anyone?
In the middle of it, and you see the swastika on the girl's back. You still run out the door?
Yeah, you didn't know it was there.
Well, you know that point in time when your cum has to come?
Right.
Then it's not really me not caring it's a Nazi. It's just it's my cum's fault.
You're somebody who is on top of the scene. You're part of show business. When you heard about the Conan O'Brien, Jay Leno,
you're going to hate me for this.
Why?
Because back in '94, you weren't a fan of Conan. I
like Conan very much.
Oh, now you do?
I used to
rag on him.
I went on Conan's show many times and enjoyed it, and said he was one of the best interviewers in late night.
He's a great interviewer.
That's right,
and he's brilliant. But here's my feeling about the show. I think I read what you said, too. I think I agree with you. When you take over the Tonight Show.
Right.
Let's say someone took over your show. You wanted to retire.
That's right.
This is a huge franchise.
Right.
Same thing.
Right.
So if someone takes over the Tonight Show, if you two left, if everybody here left,
right,
and you had to fill someone in, there should be promotion up the fucking ass.
Of course.
They didn't promote Conan.
No, they promoted Jay.
They did.
That's right.
And he got fucked. They didn't give him a fighting chance. I don't know if it would have worked.
Not only didn't they give him a fighting chance, all of the best guests went to the 10 o'clock show.
Because there's more people watching.
And and Jay provided such a shitty lead-in for Conan. I mean, bad.
Well, look, Jay beat Dave, and I'm a Letterman guy. I mean, I've been doing Letterman since '82.
Right.
He's been great to me. But I mean, the point of the matter is, Leno, if you want to count the fucking ratings, he killed Dave.
Right.
Dave would be the first to admit it. I don't even know why they made the fucking move.
I've been fired from jobs. NBC humiliated me.
I saw your movie. It was a good movie, by the way.
Thank you. NBC humiliated me. Movie was made 15 years ago.
You finally saw it.
Well, I was on Quaaludes.
Thank you for watching. When I was at NBC, I was fired.
15 years ago, that movie was?
Yeah. I don't know. 12 years ago.
You look better now than you did then.
Absolutely. And you look better now,
too.
Last
time I was here, do you tweeze your eyebrows?
Me?
Did he say that to you?
Yeah. And I could, and I'm
You do tweeze your eyebrows.
You looked at me, and you said, you tweeze your eyebrows.
And you do.
And then I took my glasses off, and he said, put them back on. You look horrible. Everything I do is wrong. You're like my mother.
No, I'm not.
No, but I do cut my eyebrows when there's like a gray hair.
Yeah.
I puke.
Do you have gray pubes yet?
There's a little area there that's causing me concern.
I'm so sorry.
Well, my wife looks at it and she laughs. It's very hard to maintain an erection when your wife is saying, "What's that patch of gray?"
By the way,
what?
But it looks distinguished.
It's not a fucking toupee.
By the way,
you think you have a toupee? Can you get a toupee for your groin?
Yeah, it's called a merkin.
No, come on, seriously.
That's what it's called. It's called a merkin. It's a pubic wig.
Get out of here.
People get it. People who used to have cancer or chemo and stuff like that, they would get a pubic wig, and
so
they do
you
sell
slip
them.
it over your penis and you glue it on?
That's right. I have one of those. I look like Groucho down there. Anyway,
one of my lines, by the way. You're not gonna. If you lose your hair, would you? I mean, you have some of the greatest hair. I'm getting thin,
don't color
but I'm
my
not
hair.
gonna fucking put anything.
No.
You can see when there's a fucking piece of Brillo in the front. You ever see the guys in the front?
Do you think you're gonna lose your hair?
I am. I'm getting thin in the back. Well, I mean, after I pass 60. It's just I'm on borrowed time.
If you get a toupee, it'll be a joke.
I'm never gonna wear it.
You can't.
Think I'd ever see you in a toupee? You'd fucking murder me.
And you'd murder me.
I wouldn't. I'd rip it off your head.
I know. So I can't do it.
But what about guys? My father, rest his soul.
Did he
I
have
used
a
to go
toupee?
shopping with him. Not at the end. At the end. But I said, I want to get that shirt. He says, let me tell you something, Richard. That shirt's shit. Save up for the good shirt.
Right.
Don't buy the shit shirt. I had this. It's the same theory for a toupee.
Right.
Why do guys wear rugs that look like, two squirrels having oral sex on their fucking
But don't
head?
you think some guys just don't know? They don't have the ability to see themselves, so therefore they don't know they look like that.
That's stupid?
Yeah. They don't have that eye. They think that it looks good.
Come on, if there's a little wind that comes up, it spins like a beanie.
Do you think there are guys that wear toupees and they're really good and we don't know it?
I know a lot of actors.
All right, name a
who
few.
Don't think that people think they have a toupee.
Like John Travolta. We know he wears a toupee, right?
It looks that way, but I don't know.
Who do you know that wears a toupee that thinks no one knows? Like, I think Burt Reynolds thinks nobody knows.
I was just going to say, I played poker. He just had a heart attack. I think he's a great guy. And someone told me that he had a lot of work done. So I was playing poker.
You're kidding.
Oh, all right. But then someone told me that. So I'm
Yeah.
playing poker this is like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And he's next to me. And all I'm doing, like a nutcase, I'm staring at his face, his chin, his dick, his eyebrows.
You
Howard,
can't
you
concentrate
could
on
not
your
tell
cards.
for a second. It looked all real.
You sound to me like you're having some fun. Like, where do you play poker with celebrities?
There's a famous poker game.
Steve Martin's house?
No.
Gary
It's
Shandling?
called Norby Walters. It's been on for 20 years, and you never know who's going to show up. It's amazing.
Norby Walters?
Yeah, he's a famous Hollywood guy. He used to be a manager, and now he has a poker game every week.
And who was there besides
Anybody
Burt
and
Reynolds?
everybody shows up.
And what do you do? Big stakes?
Yeah, like I was sitting next to Peter Bogdanovich 2 weeks ago.
Wow,
It was
he's a big director.
Yeah, he's great.
Who invites you to the game?
Norby's a friend of mine.
But you
I
have
get
to
the
be
list.
somebody, right?
Huh?
You have to be somebody.
Yeah.
They don't
Well,
allow
you
any
gotta be
schlub.
in show business.
Right. So you show up, and
But
Peter
anyone
Bogdan-
could be. George Siegel plays a lot.
George Siegel? He's alive?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, do you play a lot of cards? Are you a big
but
gambler?
look, it's only $1 too, so it's just for fun.
Right.
So listen to this. About 4 months ago, Larry David, who I rarely see.
Right.
And I know.
And
him
you're
since-
on his television show. We should
Yeah,
say Curb Your
I think he's going
Enthusiasm.
to do an 8th season, which I'm happy about. I hope
Right.
he didn't say it, but I think he is. You know what's something? Just you would be impressed by this. You know how they have those panels at the Museum of Broadcasting?
Sure.
We had one last Sunday in L.A.
Yeah.
They sold out a 1,900-seat theater for panel discussion.
For Larry David.
For the Curb Your Enthusiasm cast. That's
Well,
pretty
look,
impressive.
Larry David is a genius.
He is a genius. He just won a lifetime. Yeah, he is a genius.
I know you think I'm putting. I don't watch that
I know
show.
you told me that I don't give a shit.
But I know you don't give a shit. You take it personally that I don't watch the show.
No, you don't. You watch it. Though.
I love the show.
It's a great show.
But he really was the brains behind Seinfeld, right?
Fucking A.
Yeah. So Larry.
No, but let me tell you what happened.
All right.
Very
so Larry
quick. I'll make it
David.
quick. I'll
By
make
the
it
way,
quick.
Larry David's been a friend of yours for over
50 years.
50
I met
years.
him when I was 12.
You were at summer camp with Larry David.
Hated him. Never saw him again until I became a comic. Became best friends. I was probably a drunk already.
Right.
I stared at him. I went, "There's something about you that's spooking the shit out of me."
Right.
And he got scared because he wasn't a drinker. He wasn't
Right.
a druggie at all.
Why did you hate him at 12?
Because he was a fucking prick.
He was a prick.
Yeah, so was I.
Why was he a prick? What did he do to you?
He was a gangly, obnoxious fucking asshole like I was. He used to punch me. I punched him. I used to beat him. We had fist fights. But when I became a comic, he loved my work, and I loved his work. And then one day I got drunk at 2 in the morning here in New York.
Right.
And it's something about him scared the shit out of me. And we retraced our childhood. I went to this fucking camp when I was 12. I said, I went to camp. Which camp was that? Camp All America. I went to camp. You're that fucking asshole? And we came to blows at the bar.
You beat him up.
Well, we grabbed each other by our sweaters.
Tell me what happened, though, at this poker game. You say
Let me tell you about this Larry David thing. This is unbelievable.
Go ahead.
I rarely see him.
Right.
The guy loves me. I got his back. He's got mine. But sometimes you just
You're doing your own thing.
You do your own thing. I don't give a shit.
Right.
I love the guy though. So he says, meet me at this restaurant in Beverly Hills. It was a real posh place. That's all right. I've been there. I didn't give a shit. But I don't like him paying all the time.
Right.
So I got bread, but he's loaded, obviously.
Right. He's got hundreds
so
of millions
I got
of
there a
dollars.
half hour early.
Right.
I knew the guy, Maitre D. Said, listen, can you bring me the check. And they get nervous. Oh, Mr. David. No. Fuck Mr. David. I'm paying for the dinner.
Right.
He comes a half hour late. The maitre d' comes over, and I look at the menu, and Larry says, don't embarrass me. I said, what do you mean embarrass you? He says, he brings us the food that he wants us to eat. I said, what is this fucking, what am I, Papillon?
Yeah.
I'll order what the fuck I want.
He doesn't believe in ordering?
No, he says because they know, they let the chef bring us food.
Wow.
I mean, this is so unlike him because he's a real down-to-earth guy.
Right.
The guy brings about 25 fucking entrees. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, I'm in for like $1,000 already.
Right.
The phone rings in 20 seconds. He's a half hour late. The phone rings in 20 seconds.
Right.
It's Steve Martin. I'm sorry for name dropping.
All right.
And
Steve Martin, the
here's
famous
what Larry
comedian.
says. Steve, what's wrong? Holy shit, I forgot. And he closes his cell phone. He says, I have a poker game. I forgot. And he left.
And he left you sitting
were
there.
stuck with the...
Stuck with 30 dishes and a $1,000 bill.
Talk to me about something like that. That's a funny story.
Well, it's true, though.
It's a funny story, but does that really hurt you? Because you know what? You're a tremendously talented guy. You never got the big hit like Larry. Listen to me. You have to have a television career.
I got the acclaim I wanted as a comic. That's all that matters.
But Larry David just pissed on you at that dinner.
Well, at the dinner because he had a... Well, he but then they called me in the car. They're both...
Would he have done that to Seinfeld? No. But he did it to you.
Well, Steve Martin and him called me in the car for an hour, and they said, come over. First of all, there was one reason.
In other words, Steve Martin's more important than you to Larry David, so he dumps you.
They had an empty seat, and he forgot. I mean,
You were all right with that?
I was all right with that, but I wasn't going to go anyway because imagine their game. All right, I'll see that 30,000 like Cincinnati Kid.
Yeah.
I had $80 in my pocket. I was broke from the fucking dinner.
Do you think Steve Martin and Larry David play for high stakes?
Fuck, they have to.
I never get invited.
I don't know
to
for
that.
sure, but do you like to play poker?
I would play for $1 too. I wouldn't play for.
It's fun playing. Then you cock around.
Right.
When I go to that Norby Walters game,
yeah,
I'm like Rickles. I put everyone down. I don't give a fuck who's there.
But you like going because it's showbiz people. You wouldn't go to a regular poker game.
No, it's fun to.
You don't have any normal friends, huh? You don't have normal friends. You have showbiz friends.
No, I don't. I have normal friends.
Really?
There's a genius artist here. I buy his artwork, Carl Totolo in New York. I have friends who are real people.
All right.
I don't, showbiz. I have very few showbiz friends. The only thing I'm missing is having a meeting your wife. My wife's not in town this week, but
I got to meet her.
She's
I got to see her, but she's hot.
She is. She's pretty cool.
She's much younger than you?
No, she's about
Really?
6-7 years younger.
6-7 years
I met her
younger.
when she was like 43.
No kidding.
And I was in my early 50s.
You've really matured.
I don't want to tell a chick what Serpico is.
Why not?
Do you want to go see?
Yeah,
I want to watch
take me 2
Serpico.
seconds to tell a young girl what Serpico is.
Yeah, not when they say they think it's like a urinary tract infection. No,
Is it really that important to you that a girl knows what
Sidney
Serpico
Lumet
is?
And Al Pacino's in it.
He likes to talk in shorthand.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't want to date someone who wasn't alive when I was watching Clockwork Orange. I can't take it.
I hate dating girls who know what Serpico is. Is that funny?
We're very different.
Yeah, we
well,
are.
Listen, you were married a long time. You had family, and now and you have a beautiful, happy marriage. But I did the opposite.
Right.
I fucked like crazy, did all the drugs, and now I wanted somebody who was, a little more, who understood me.
By the way, I know you always try to get Artie off the drugs. I always appreciate that.
I tried the last time.
That was great, yeah.
You recommended.
I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, you recommended.
I've been reaching out to him.
Right.
That's all you can do. It's up to him.
You try to help.
I've tried to help for 2 years.
Yeah.
Go ahead, talk to him.
Let me tell you something.
Right, let Richard talk to you.
Listen,
you respect him.
You want to play gin tonight with Dr. Pinsky and I? That's the first thing I want to ask you. Artie, I was listening to a show the other night, and after the show, they interview everyone here on the show.
Right.
It's exactly what happened to me. Everyone has the right. Howard has his spin on it. Hey, he keeps the comedy intact. He says, "Hey, I have no problems with Artie doing it. He's great on the show." But and it's true. Some people say, "Let him do what he fucking wants to do." Robin is far more right in terms of what I know about being a drug addict.
Right.
She knows that you're fucking on a death fucking wish. Okay, you're in denial, Artie. That's it.
I don't think I'm on a death wish. I don't. I think I'm fine.
I think he's right.
It's a death wish, man. Don't you get? You're a fucking drug addict.
I know I'm a drug addict, but I don't think I'm on a death wish right now.
You
I
are
really
on
don't.
a death wish. I heard what you did. You went to a place. You had some Wolfgang Puck sandwiches.
I wish.
You jerked off.
That would've been great.
You had some wheat juice, and then you jerked off again. And then you had pizza with fucking peanut butter on. It's all bullshit. I just pray that he. If this is not a bottom, nothing is.
This is the bottom, right? This is it. You're going to take your own life.
If what I read was true, and you know more than me, I'm not going to ask you about it. I know you're uncomfortable about it. If you try to take your own life, and this doesn't ring loud and clear that you just can't do fucking drugs and drink anymore, that it's done. You did it. You're lucky you're alive.
Did you ever try to take your own life?
No.
You would never do that.
No. Then I wouldn't masturbate anymore.
Do you and your wife discuss Serpico a lot? I mean, how often?
How often does Serpico come up in your life?
Is it really that?
I used to put. You dated a much younger woman and married.
Yes.
I used to put them through drills, almost like a terrorist.
All right.
I tie them behind. I would tie their hands behind their back. It was a little hot too, by the way. We combined sex with it too. I'd say you're watching my favorite Pacino movies and my favorite De Niro movies, 3 a day, and I tie them hands behind a bridge chair,
Right.
and then we have intercourse afterwards.
Why are you masturbating so much if your marriage
Not
is
that
so great?
much.
How many times a week?
Well, on the road I get lonely when I'm not with my wife.
When you're with your wife, you have sex with her?
Yeah, of course.
How many times a week would you say? Honestly.
It's hard to know.
2
because I'm
times?
on the road a lot, so you got to factor that in.
On the road with the stand-up?
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's why I jerk off on the road.
Home?
And I don't know, I thought maybe he just leaves.
What did you say?
I thought you
He
just
says you're on the road with stand-up. I said, what do you think? He just leaves home?
Yeah, I just come home and like I want to see promoters. Holy shit. 40 years of this shit?
When you were working with Jamie Lee Curtis, now there was
20
an
years ago.
attractive woman.
Yeah. I smell something really horrible coming.
Did you ever get a boner when you were working with her? I mean, were you ever physically attracted to her?
When we finally made love in the scripts.
Yes.
And I got the script Friday for Monday rehearsal.
Yeah.
I used to like speed read. Please let me have a makeout scene. 'cause
Let's
rehearsal
consummate. Yeah.
All week is unbelievable.
Right.
Let's do. I would blow the lines purposely. Let's do the thing again. I fucked it up. I don't know where the camera is.
Gorgeous woman.
Unbelievable. So, but I put on like 3 jocks because I would have got a Woody.
Were you
in front
attracted to
of
her
the
physically?
audience.
Did you want her?
She's gorgeous.
Nothing ever went down
Well,
with you
free,
guys?
I know because I knew Chris Guest, and I draw the line with married people. That
You never did that. You didn't break the man
Never.
code. And
That's
bullshit. You fucked married women.
Never.
I know you did.
No.
I know a married woman who fucked you.
She's lying.
Is she?
It's just like these Tiger Woods people that come out of the closet.
Yeah.
Why would you don't believe every one of these women
I
telling
do.
the truth?
I do believe
slept with Tiger Woods.
I believe it. Robin slept with him.
Huh? So did I.
Yeah. Listen, let me.
I feel bad for Tiger Woods.
Richard Lewis.
bad for him?
Why do you
Because
bad for him?
Yeah.
You're right.
Because
If he-
a lot of
saying,
people
wait
are
a
lying.
minute, wait a
Listen,
minute.
if I was 34, I did
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
But you weren't married.
And I didn't have his money.
And you didn't
But
get
you weren't
endorsements.
married.
And then I didn't lose the money,
Right.
and I
And you
didn't have
didn't
any,
have
and I didn't
this
commit
image,
adultery.
yeah.
So that's the way you do it. So if you're listening, fuck your brains out, but just don't get married.
Of course, if he wasn't married, no one would care.
Yeah, he'd be
Right.
happy. He'd be like Hefner.
But he's out of his mind. What is he carrying on? Get a divorce and go carry on with women. That's all.
I don't understand why he doesn't get a divorce. He's so transparent that
Yeah.
he wants to keep endorsements. It seems to me.
Yes.
Right.
He should just say, you know what, the marriage was a mistake. I'm going to be a great father. My wife's very upset, and I'm moving on. We're moving on. We're going to be great parents.
And that,
I think they would believe him if he said that.
And that wife is so sexy.
Gorgeous.
Oh, my God. I would give it to her hard, and I would not get tired of that. I mean, that sounds terrific to me.
So your wife doesn't care that you say that, right?
Well, if I was a single guy,
Oh,
sure.
a single guy, you mean?
No, my wife. I love my wife.
I know, but does your wife get jealous if you look at other women in a restaurant, say?
I don't do that. I'm very focused on her. I'm in a different place.
Tell
I'm
me
a
the
different
truth.
man. I'm being honest.
Because my wife and I can look at someone and go, holy shit, how fucking beautiful that woman is or that guy.
Well, sure, we'll comment. Like she
You're
thought...
looking at guys?
No, I look at chicks. She looks at
Richard
guys.
looks at guys, not me. Just real quick, you had a health scare recently.
I always have a health scare.
You had to have a chest
When I-
X-ray, and they found something on your lung. Is that true?
Is that true?
Well, I told the story yesterday on a show.
What show was this?
I don't want to tell you.
Why?
Because you're going to... No, I was on The View.
So why would I be mad about that?
She always teased me about everything.
Well, I think that's great. You're on The View. What do I care?
I've done it more than anybody, 21 times.
Congratulations. I mean, why would I care if you're
It's not
on The
like
View?
getting a Nobel Peace Prize, but the show's great for me.
But why are you embarrassed to tell me you were on The
Because
View?
I've been on your show for 28 years, and every time I say anything positive about me, you knock me.
I'm happy
But not
for
lately,
you.
though. We have I think we're closer.
Not really. But
That's
but I'm not going to
That
knock you for being on The View. I mean, who are you close with? We're closer.
Well, no, I don't mean emotionally. Your chair is closer to me.
Hold on a second, Gary. Never book Richard on the show again. He just did The View for 21 times.
No,
That's it.
I
mean,
went
why
for-
would I care if you do?
I
I'm
went for a
happy for
physical.
you. I'm happy.
I went for a physical. I'll do this in 25 seconds.
Go ahead.
I took the chest X-ray.
Right.
And the doctor, in hushed tones, said, "Come into my office." I said, what are you whispering for? I knew what it meant. Deaf.
Right.
I said, "Don't." Then I snapped, like like a dry drunk. I'm not. I'm
All right. So what was on the chest X-ray?
He didn't know. He said it's either a tumor or a piece of egg.
Piece of egg.
He said some of these technicians are sloppy and they drop their lunch on it. So I went fucking nuts. I said, "You mean I have either cancer or a sandwich in my lungs?" He said, "That's right."
And what was it?
He sent me to an MRI guy.
Yeah.
So these guys had the easiest job in the world. They're doctors.
Right.
They don't do shit.
Right.
you go through that fucking thing,
right?
And you hear Miles Davis, it scares the shit out of you,
right?
It's like you're in a movable coffin,
right?
You think you're dead already,
yeah.
So then I get out. It takes about 20 minutes. He says, "How you doing in there?" "Yeah, it's a fucking blast being in a tuna can, you asshole. Get me out of here." So I
you
get
were
out.
fine.
So I said, "Doctor," because they have to be doctors, the MRI guys.
Yeah.
I said, "So what's the deal?" He says, "I can't tell you. It's not right. It's not proper protocol." I said, "Is it a fucking egg sandwich or is it a tumor? Or I'll kill you." I snapped.
Right.
He says, "Your doctor will tell you." My doctor didn't call me for 6 days.
Oh, my God.
You know why he didn't call me?
Why?
Because I finally nailed him. He says, "It's good news. It was good news." I figured you thought it was good news.
Oh, my God.
How do you think it's good news?
So you're not going to use this guy anymore, are you? I mean,
yeah, I love the guy.
Really? He didn't call you for 6 days?
Well, because he figured that most people don't get a call. They only call for bad news.
That's a terrible story.
Huh?
Doesn't he know you're neurotic?
No, I love this guy. He's a great doctor. He saved my life many times.
Did your psychiatrist, is this a true
I don't
story?
go anymore to shrinks.
Did your psychiatrist fall asleep during a session? Is that true or is it a shtick?
True.
It's true.
Dozed off.
And that he dozed off.
She dozed off.
She dozed off.
I walked over to her, and she's like, "You want to tell you?" And I said, "I think I'm a woman. I had a gun in my mouth. I wear lipstick and heels at night, and I contemplate suicide." I did every horrible story, and then she woke. I shook her by her shoulders.
Do you remember what you were talking about when she fell asleep?
Yeah, that I wasn't fucking enough because I had an intimacy problem.
And she fell asleep.
Yeah. You know what she said?
What?
"I've heard this shit for 16 years." I went, "How dare you say that for
She
170?
didn't say that.
Yes.
She did not.
Yes, because we talk that way.
She said, "I've heard this shit for 16
That's
years."
right.
And that's it.
For $175 an hour, I said, "You know what? Blow me. I'm out."
Right. Great seeing you. The great Richard Lewis. We love him. Everyone loves him.
But he gave up psychiatry because that was his thing.
I don't need fucking psychiatry
Yeah.
anymore.
Really? I'm shocked to hear that.
I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I know
and
what
you
they did to me
left
when I
on
was a
your
kid.
own.
I can still get a hard on. I got a good marriage.
Yeah.
I'm still doing comedy after 40 years. What do I have to fucking tell
Richard
a
had
shrink?
tremendous
I don't
mother.
have to report.
He had
You-
tremendous
you know,
mother
my
issues.
God.
What?
You had tremendous mother issues.
Huge.
Yeah. So you finally got
Well,
over
she used
it.
to torture me when I was on your show back in the 80s. She used to call in.
Yeah.
I had a nervous breakdown once here.
I know. You hid in a bathroom for over like a half
I
hour.
was vomiting. It
Yeah.
was like The Exorcist.
I thought you were putting me on.
It was crazy.
I thought you were kidding with
Oh,
me.
no.
Yeah.
My head was spinning around.
Yeah.
Your mother sucks cockinelle, the whole 9 yards.
That's a story for another day.
All right. How many times?
Richard.
Please, I beg you, let me alone.
You don't want to talk to me?
This was the most mellow time I ever had with Howard, and now you're going to get me angst-ridden. Do you have a question? Do you ever have a question?
I do, but...
Just give me one question. You're 25 years old. 25 or 26?
26.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Hi.
You're great.
Thanks.
Shouldn't you have a question?
Yeah, we wanted to smell you.
Hey, smell me. What do you think? Too much?
Lisa.
No.
How's he smell?
Clean. It smells fine. It's not too much.
Would you have
Ask me a
noticed?
fucking question. I got to get out of here. And Still is here. I want to get out of here.
So, you have a good time today,
Oh,
man?
blow me.
No,
Okay.
come on, Richard. Richard, so you said... Richard, so you said it was a real mellow time in there today.
It was a mellow time until I see you, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
No, is it different?
Why'd you bother Stiller? I'm fed up with you.
You don't like me, do you?
I love you, but you don't do anything that shows that you're learning your craft.
You're not allowing me to...
To do what? Come on, look, what? Hey, Hey, you're a film man. Are you a film student?
I was, at one point.
Would you get fired? You're the only guy who got
I
fired from
graduated.
college. Yeah, what's your degree?
Communications.
No, your
broadcast.
degree is in annoyance.
It is.
You have a BN in annoyance.
I know.
But I love you, though. I'm rooting for you, for your career. Why don't you listen to her? She knows what
Lisa?
she's doing.
Lisa knows what she's doing.
You want me to interview you?
Yeah, you should.
Here, I'll film.
Yeah.
I'll film her talking to you.
Okay, watch this. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, nice to see you. You do look good today.
I feel good. Howard was in a great mood, thankfully.
But he
Got Stiller.
got on your case about all your neighbor jackets.
Oh, what's wrong? This is not. What, you want me? If I walked in looking like a schlub, you'd kill me. You know. But I hope. I'm touring, and I feel great. And it was the least stressed thing in 28 years with him.
Yeah. Wow, you've come a long way.
No, so is he. He's mature too.
Well, hopefully he won't retire.
He's not gonna retire. He needs his ego. It's a bottomless pit of need, like mine. He's not retiring. See, that was an interview.
She asked you one question. She said she talked about how he made
Put her
fun of you
down.
about your jacket, and that's what I was going to ask.
And I think he's right.
You like Ronnie's outfit?
His clothes?
No, Ronnie behind him.
I would never say anything against him. He'd kill me.
Better watch out for that
Ronnie,
guy.
It's a good outfit.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Take care, man. I'll see you.
Ronnie's been a loyal friend for many, many years. But the fucking guy is out of control.
Why? What did I do now?
You were such an asshole at the party.
Oh, he was.
His poem was so insulting to me that
What?
Like Beth and I, everyone at the party did a gasp. I mean, you know. So
Why was
look
it
at
insulting?
We go to the party and we're having a good time. It was great.
It was
great
a
fun.
wonderful party.
I throw a Christmas
It was a
party.
great party. Why was it insulting? That's what I want to know.
First of all, I got to tell you something. You know, you're an older guy now. You drink and get drunk so fast.
I wasn't even drunk. What are you talking about?
You couldn't walk. You were wasted out of your fucking brain.
You're out of your mind.
I got there, dude. You were drunk within 20 minutes of the party, but
You're
I
out of
don't-
your
like
mind, dude.
sloppy drunk.
No, I wasn't. No, I
Is anyone
wasn't.
gonna challenge this?
No, I wasn't.
Ronnie, you were a little lit, at least. Whenever I came
And
in.
he falls in love with everybody.
Yeah.
He's hugging me, kissing me.
What did you? What
Oh,
did you
you're
do?
so full of shit, dude.
Ronnie.
Yeah, you were. Yeah,
Ronnie.
Who came over to me and said goodbye?
Ronnie, what do you
smacked
do?
me right on my mouth.
You did. You kept holding on to me. I was like, I'm
Ronnie.
gonna have to kiss him
Everything's
on
Ronnie.
the lips. I kissed him
Yeah, everything's
on
Ronnie.
each
Yeah,
cheek,
okay.
And
What
now
do you-
he's still holding me.
What do? Do you order a drink when you walk in and then you slug it down?
No.
What do you do? Do you know how to?
Do you
suck
do
it?
shots before? What
I
do you
wasn't
do?
doing shots. Lieberman was trying to get me to do shots.
Listen to me.
I wasn't doing any shots.
Your ego.
I didn't do any
Your
shots.
ego is out of control.
You're out of your mind.
You know, the guy, he's...
My ego's out of control.
I'm happy for him. He's doing some appearances. He goes to these strip clubs and various clubs. And I'm happy for him. But
And he's got his deals, whatever they are.
But when you get drunk, you say dumb things.
Okay.
Like, I'll give you some dumb things you said. All right?
All right.
So we walk into the party, and a couple of people congratulated me on America's Got Talent. He gets loud, and he goes, "Hey!
What?
What about me?" You heard this? Okay.
Yeah.
What about me? Why is no one congratulating me on my TV deal? I can't talk about it, but why isn't anyone congratulating me?
What are you talking about?
So people start staring and looking because they get embarrassed. Yeah! Listen to me. You're drunk. You don't even know you're saying this shit.
Okay.
You sound like a retard.
All right.
That's the first thing you do.
Okay.
And it's a faux pas. You sound like a jealous asshole.
Okay.
If people are congratulating me, it has nothing to do with you.
I didn't say anything. I don't even know what you're talking about, but okay.
Listen to me, Ronnie. This is what you said.
Right.
What
Okay, I
about
heard
me?
you.
And you didn't stop. You keep going on and on in your drunken stupidity. Now you get carried away.
Okay.
Now, then you get up and you have JD read the poem, which everyone was excited for. This poem, I don't remember much about it.
Right.
Some people think my boss is an ass. Some people think my boss is crass. And I'm sitting there like I'm embarrassed by this guy. Some people, in front of my wife, some people think my boss is an ass.
This is the guy who
Now,
loves you.
Would you do me a favor, Robin, and explain to him that everyone kind of looked around and went, "Oh my God."
Right. Well,
I'm
that
not
was
making
it
this
was
stuff
like,
up.
what kind of a poem is this? This is a party.
Yeah.
Howard's throwing the party.
Right.
Why do I want to hear that some people think
Yeah.
I'm an ass at my party?
Not people that you work with. It's
Why don't
like
you say
people that
some people think you're a
But
yeah,
why is
why do you
that
have to-
on your mind? At this time, it's the end of the year.
Yeah.
We're celebrating a great year. Howard's pulled everybody together to show the love, and you got to remind us that things aren't great?
Yeah, that some people think I'm an ass?
I felt a little uncomfortable reading it.
Yeah, I know. well, Ronnie's the only guy who didn't pick up on the vibe. So, but it's like everyone turned to me and go, what are you going to do? You know, I mean, the poem started out fine. Although the poem started out, he rhymed the word night with night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used the same
Did
word
you
twice.
get the poem and read it?
And by the way, I saw
I
the
was-
poem before he read it, and I said, Ronnie, you've used the same word twice in the opening, and if I were you, I would strike the Howard is an ass line.
You did say it to him.
I did say
Yeah.
it to him.
Well,
and he just kind of looked at me and went, hey.
Well, he had
Yeah.
been saying earlier in the day, remember, that ass is in the poem, you know, because everybody
Yeah,
was
it's
saying,
me.
don't be crass.
To make
don't
a
be-
point.
don't be- He says, no. Ass is in the poem, but it's in a nice way.
You've lost it. Your ego is way out of control. Dude, humble yourself a little.
All right.
You're out of control.
All right. I'm done.
You drinking too much? Listen to me. Look at me.
I'm done. I'm done.
What are you done with? What about
He's
an
now
apology?
sensitive?
What about an apology? Come here. No, get in here. Get in here now.
No, you're not apologizing on mic. What the heck was that?
He just left. He left. He's done.
Ron. You can't do anything right around here. You cannot do anything right around here.
It's still early in the year.
Yeah.
Perhaps you have a chance to turn it around.
I'm not
Make a
turning
New
any.
Year's resolution.
I am not turning anything around. There's nothing to turn around.
Does this mark the end of your poetry career?
Go away.
Edgar Allan Schmo, I called him. I said, this is the most...
Henry Wadsworth Wrongfellow.
Yeah. I said, this guy... I said, this guy is completely out of control. And it was offensive. I mean, I was actually offended. I was like, okay, look, I know a lot of people think I'm an asshole. I'm a controversial guy, but this is my party.
This is your group. This is your friends, your family, essentially.
Where, like, my parents wouldn't say to me, here, some people think you're an ass. They
Yeah.
wouldn't bum me out. Like, why would Ronnie do that to me? I'm so good to Ronnie. Some people think my boss is an ass. Some people think my boss is crass. I don't know what happened after that. I know night rhymed with night.
I wish, we could
that you knew it was
have
off to a good start.
JD read it again so
Hey,
everybody
JD.
knows what we're talking about.
JD, come in and read it again. You got to hear this. JD.
I don't have it.
Oh, fuck. Get it from Ronnie.
Come on. There's got to be a copy somewhere.
I'll go ask him. Hold on.
Yeah. Wait, you'll hear night rhymes with night.
Maybe we can get a transcription.
And what's weird is I was in the car with Ronnie when he wrote the poem. Like,
he talked about the time he found because he really
Yeah.
needs quiet.
Yeah, he needed quiet to figure out a way to insult me. So I'm standing there with all of my friends, my coworkers.
And we're all feeling really, really good about being part of this organization.
I'll have to go back and listen to it and type it out if you want me to.
We do have it, right?
We do have it, yes.
Where is it?
I mean, there's a bit of intro because I'm laughing and stuff. JD1.
Well, we love that.
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't be laughing? Like when you read it ahead of time, were you like, oh, man, this is like...
You probably wanted to help him out, and then you said, no, I got to read it the way it is.
Well, I admit, like,
I was actually embarrassed.
I had a couple drinks before I first read it, and not everything got to me. I just wanted to. He sat me down, and we rehearsed.
Oh, God.
Me reading it.
And then Ronnie, of course, had to get up at the microphone and start rambling into it and making some sort of... He made 2 speeches.
Yeah, well, you had gotten up and made a beautiful, beautiful speech thanking everyone and talking about what a great organization it is and how much everyone supports you.
Yeah.
And then I just wanted to say thank you because it was like a fantastic party.
Right.
So I got up and said something to you and, what
Beautiful,
you
yeah.
mean to all of us.
Yeah.
And then Ronnie grabbed the microphone.
Right. Ronnie's a master of ceremonies. It was too much.
And you just looked at me and said, he's undoing everything you just said.
You mean Fred? You said to him ahead of time?
Yes.
You said, hey, Ron, take the
I
line
would
about
strike
Howard being...
that out.
Thank you. Thank you for being a friend, as Andrew Gold
I said, I know you're the author, and you can do what you want, but if I were you, I would take that out.
You were trying to be a good editor.
I was trying to be a good editor, and I was trying to help Ronnie out.
I was so offended.
Because we're all like smiling and, Ronnie's going to read a poem. And then all of a sudden, everybody just started looking at each other.
Yeah, because just the tone of it just stuck out like a dead fish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just like, wow. Like, he's bumming me out. Yeah, Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up, Howard? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
You got to tell on this guy's ego is out of control, man.
Oh, with the girls.
It's true.
It is.
I mean, and you can see that, jealousy is the root of all evil. I mean, I know he's been with you a long time, but you may want to watch the back of your knee in case he wants to stab you or something.
Thank God he's up front.
He was like, what about me? He goes, we walk in and someone must have said, hey, Howard, congratulations on America's Got Talent. He hears this. He starts yelling, what about me? Why is no one congratulating me?
Hey, Ronnie's here.
And he goes, I just had a meeting with Don Buchwald, but I can't talk about it. Why are you not congratulating me? I went, oh, my God. Is he following me around and going to be doing this all night?
Sheesh.
Hey,
what is he, in competition with me? I mean, what is this? He's out of control.
We got to hear that speech.
The only moment that I thought Ronnie was really funny, I'm standing there talking to Jackie Martling.
Yeah.
And Jackie comes over, and as usual, Jackie's like, hey, it's really good to see you. It's really good to be here. I miss you guys.
Hey.
And, what do you say to Jackie? So I go, Jackie, it's good to see you. You look great. And Ronnie's there like, he looks terrible. He's just screaming. He looks awful.
Jackie's lost too much weight.
I know.
It looks like somebody stuck a pin in it. Yeah.
But Ronnie's just, he's just screaming at the top of his lungs. Anything nice I say, he counters
It's like a parrot on your shoulder.
He's an asshole.
You're trying to get through the evening.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. You know who was there? Red Peters,
Yes.
And he just seemed so sad sitting in the corner by himself. No one was talking to him.
I tried to talk to him, but what do you say to Red?
I don't know. He's got that filthy, dirty mind. I go, Red, how's it going? Hey, great to be here, Howard. He's got that Boston accent.
Yeah, so happy to be here.
Yeah, so happy to be here. And I go, yeah. And then I realize I have nothing to say to Red. I go, how's everyone? How's the family? How's the whole family? How's your whole family?
And then he starts talking about some new album he's got.
Yeah. He goes, we got a Christmas special coming up. And I was like, oh, okay. I think Red's divorced. Do we even know?
I don't even know. I was.
Yeah.
I had to get away as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
That's why Ronnie was behind me.
That's why when I got up and made a speech, I go, hey, everybody, Red Peters is here. I was hoping to get someone to talk to him. He looked kind of lonely in it. And then whenever
I guess he didn't bring anybody. He didn't know anybody, I guess.
Whenever I see Jackie at the party, I always stop and talk to him for a while. And, it's almost like I want to shake him because he was like, hey, congratulations on America's Got Talent. And I go, hey. I see you're doing well with that joke machine. I saw it was in a lot of stores.
Is it? Really?
No. So he goes, yeah, it's doing good. And I go, it drives me crazy because about a half hour after I see Jackie, for the entire half hour, I'm like, what the fuck did that guy do?
I know. Well, that's why I'm sitting there trying to think of something nice to say, and Ronnie's screaming, he looks horrible.
Well, I sit there for literally a half hour now, and even when I get home, I say to my wife, holy mackerel, this guy committed career suicide.
I know.
See, I even said, he goes, hey, America's Got Talent. I said, yeah, Jackie, I wish you were a writer on that. They don't have any writers on that.
Right.
I go, yeah, I wish you. I mean, you don't know what to say. You were a writer. You were working for me. You were doing great.
You had a gig as a writer.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of sad when Jackie set up his joke booth at the party and tried to sell the sell joke machines.
I actually bought something.
You did. Good. Did you get a mug?
You, Fred.
I got a mug.
I have 2 mugs. I woke up with a hangover. I said, who
how do I get these mugs?
Oh, how do I get rid of these?
Unfortunately, I left them in the cab.
But no, it was actually good to see everyone. Good to see Jackie and the whole gang. And, so JD gets up to read Ronnie's poem. And I was just like, you got to understand. Normally I wouldn't care, but it's like, we're all there. It's everyone from work. We're all having a good time. And everyone's just feeling very positive about what we do for a living. And then when JD's reading the poem that Ronnie wrote, which is supposed to be funny, and funny in a bad way.
It was, but not this way.
Everyone does a collective cringe because it's like, some people think my boss is an ass. Some people think my boss is crass. Not me, And I was just like, oh, that's right. There are people who think I'm an ass.
Thank you for bringing them to the party.
And I was kind of standing proud. Like for once I wasn't hunched
right,
over. And
yeah.
That hunched me right back over again. Here's JD. I don't know how good the audio quality is.
It's decent.
Is
it's decent.
J.D. Harmeyer, my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, and I like Ronnie goes, I'm not drunk.
I told you, he's in love with everyone when he's drunk.
JD, my best friend.
Yeah.
He was so wasted, and he was wasted 10 minutes into the party. Sloppy wasted.
At the Stern Show is going to read my party.
His party.
And it's my party.
He's going to read my party.
Because he thinks it's his party.
I guess.
Yeah.
Holiday party poem. We rehearsed it. He promised that he would read.
And he goes on and on.
This is the host of Ronnie's block party.
Yeah, and you're hoping that Ronnie just will finish his speech quickly and get off, but he just goes on and on.
It the right way. He will not laugh. He will read it.
Like Beth doesn't listen to the show that much, so she was kind of like, what is this? They're going to read a poem now? I go, yeah, it's a thing from the show. It's funny. And then he read it, and I was like, well, people think my boss is an ass. And I was like, what's funny about this? I mean, I guess it is funny.
Shut up, asshole! Stop it now!
And that's when Ronnie starts cursing into the
That's Ronnie's block party. That's what he does. One person says something, and he forgets the whole audience and starts talking to one person.
And he starts cursing into the microphone, and I'm like, oh, man.
They say public speaking is one of those things that most people
are not good
have
at.
such a great fear of that they won't do it.
Not him.
Ronnie is the opposite.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like if you're at the party, all of a sudden you just hear asshole, shithead, shit, fuck.
You promised? I asked you to do it. You're gonna do it the right way. Here's the poem. Here's the microphone. I will step back, and everybody be quiet. Quiet.
And I'm sitting and holding my head. I'm like, oh my god, what happened to this guy? He used to be a humble limo driver. He's now a master of ceremonies.
Again, like no fear.
Nothing.
Just, just goes out there and does it badly every time.
He's gotten no better at it.
And here is J.D. Harmeyer to read the holiday party poem.
The holiday party.
I don't know why we can't mic this properly. We are a radio.
Well, he was at the PA, right? He was, holding a microphone.
Just put a microphone that has a direct feed into the board. It's pretty simple. I don't know if you guys can hear this well at home, but...
Well, maybe he'll start reading into the mic.
Yeah. Now JD's giggling. It looks like Ronnie's going to smack him in the head.
All I can think of, they're making a Napoleon Dynamite cartoon.
Yeah, come on. JD's a perfect choice.
At this time every year, we have a party to celebrate our year.
Year and year, right? What is it?
Every
time of the year.
Yeah, he did. There was like a double rhyme.
Right, a party to celebrate our year and year.
I didn't expect good poetry from Ronnie. I didn't expect it to be insulting to me.
We have great food, booze, and beer, and plenty of fun and cheer. Sometimes we have a DJ. Sometimes we have a DJ. Sometimes we do karaoke. And sometimes we even do the hokey pokey. We sing and we dance. And once in a while, a jerk will pull down his pants. We look forward to to this event where we can let loose and get bent. Some say the host of this party is an ass. Some people say he is crass.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you see how the audience even
Yeah.
started to get quiet?
And I went, oh, I think I'm the host of the party. I think he's saying that a lot of people think I'm an ass.
Yeah.
Anyway, it goes on and on.
So that was it.
Yeah. JD, you can, if you can, have somebody write down the poem for you so you can do a reading here on the air. Because it's kind of hard to understand off the tape.
And then that second speech of Ronnie's wasn't any better.
Oh, you mean this?
Thank you, Robin. That was a great speech. But mine is going to be better.
That's the, he got real competitive when he got drunk. Like he was like, hey, why isn't anyone congratulating me on my TV deal? And Robin, now I'm going to do a better speech than you.
Yeah, that was great, but I'm going to be better.
Do you really think you're going to be better, Ronnie? Why set it up that way? And he already spoke.
Yeah.
It's enough. People are getting a headache.
It was actually like, it should have been done after that.
Yeah. You and I spoke. It's enough.
This is a man.
It was like Ronnie's block party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a treat.
Ronnie was the host.
Most people pay for that.
Yeah. We got it for free. Hey.
Something interesting about this
Doug
speech.
Z. Goodstein, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I went to dinner with Ronnie almost 2 weeks to the day after the party with Ganji and Richie Wilson.
Right.
And we were talking about the party.
Right.
And he was like, well, I said, we put a clip reel together. We pulled a bunch of clips. He said, what'd you pull? I said, Howard's speech, Robin's speech, JD's poem that he read, from your speech, and your speech. And he said, what the hell are you talking about? I said, don't bust my balls. Stop it. I didn't make a speech. And he was dead serious. He had no recollection of it.
So he's drinking so much he's blacking out.
And then Ganji had it on his phone. He said, Ronnie, here. So he played like 2 seconds. I said, stop. Don't play anymore.
Right.
You'll hear about it on Tuesday. You made a speech. He really had no idea.
He does a thing where he's literally drunk at the beginning of the party.
How do you do that?
I think he does shots. I don't know. I don't know.
But he's not
I
copping
can't
to it.
speak to what happens, but it's nuts.
All I know is he was wasted.
Because it wasn't that late.
But he functions very well. Like he doesn't fall. He's amazing.
But I saw him like kind of stumbling around.
Well, Stephanie's holding him
Well, he
up a
doesn't
lot
really
of the
fall. He
time.
doesn't black out. He's a party animal.
Yeah, he is.
He really
he's
is.
Dancing. He doesn't know he made a speech?
He wasn't goofing on us, and he thought we were goofing on him.
So here he is, uncontrolled id, and he right away is competing with Robin for the best speech. Robin, your speech was pretty good, but now let me show you how.
Let me show you how master work.
Let me show you how the host of Ronnie's Block Party handles it.
I'm a professional.
Right.
Who took me from a limo seat. I sat in a limo, in a broken down limo car, and this man took me.
Oh, I wanted to just jump out a window.
And you know what? Like when I was standing there, I said, everything's about him.
Yeah. I took him out of the limo, and I want to get him back in the limo. It's like taking a genie out of a bottle.
It's like, you don't know Ronnie. Ronnie used to be a limo driver.
Yeah, you don't know. The superstar you see in front of you wasn't always this man. Believe it or not, I was sitting in a limo.
From a seat to being a star right now.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's such a star.
You're not going to believe this, but I used to sit in a limo.
You kids.
The star that you see in front of you.
This is no overnight success.
When he started yelling about when are people going to start congratulating him.
A Fox TV show.
So where is this show already?
And what is this about you? He's supposed to be saying something about you.
We'll get to it. I guess that a lot of people think I'm an ass.
I love this man to death.
Good thing I got him out of the limo. Imagine what he'd be saying about me.
He's the best. We love Howard Stern. I can't tell you how much I love this guy.
I can't listen. Can you?
I'm fascinated by every word.
Okay.
He's the best. 26 years with him. You can't be with him long enough to know how great he is. And his new wife, Beth Stern.
I've been with Beth 12 years. My new wife. Beth goes, I'm your new wife? I go, he's wasted. And I said, he's going to keep talking unless someone... I had someone go over and grab the mic from him.
We love her to death, too. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me.
To him. What happened to him?
Nothing.
Best thing that happened.
I just want you to know, brother, you are the best, man. I love you, man.
All right. And I'm like, okay, sit down.
You are the best. Everybody, drink to Howard Stern.
Wow. He was in rare form.
Oh.
Who was worse, Benji or Ronnie?
Well, they were tied, I think.
Yeah. Benji said he was on the wrap-up show that he was going to go to the Christmas party and not create a scene.
He showed up and was a scene.
Him and the new girlfriend. It was just remarkable. Everyone said to me, go look at Benji. So I walk over, which is what he wanted.
Of course.
And he's dressed as a hip-hop guy, and he's got these 3 disgusting hickeys on his neck that, like, I mean, I've never seen anything more gross. And he's sweating. And then I go over and I say hi to him, and he's...
Oh!
Yeah, look at that. And he's putting on...
Oh, my God.
Look at that, Robin.
Yeah.
It's like cigarette burns.
And then he's wearing that dark beard and an outfit. And I went over to say hi to him and his girlfriend. She had an attitude. Like, she wouldn't even say hello.
Oh, no, she doesn't. I said, as they were walking by me at one point in time, I said, hey, guys, how you doing? Just looked straight ahead like, she was like Arnold Schwarzenegger avoiding the paparazzi.
Are you
Benji
kidding?
kind of gave me a wave, so my hat's off to Benji.
Oh, my God. Look at that picture.
It was really weird. Dude, what were you up to? What was the whole shtick there? I didn't get it. You weren't very nice, and you.
I wasn't.
No, and you were being a bit of an asshole, actually.
Oh, I didn't mean to seem like that, but
People
because I was
coming
happy
over
to say hi to you, and I'm sure if she didn't say big hi to you, she was shy.
I'll talk to you off the air about your relationship.
No, there was nothing shy about
some real serious advice.
All right, talk to me now, man.
Yeah, that's okay.
I would like to hear
She
it.
was saying how nice you seemed. She was saying she loved
How
your
would she know? I mean, I walked
Because you
over
spoke
to say,
to her even though she didn't speak to you.
You guys like sat down. It was a weird vibe there. What was the whole outfit and the get up? I thought you didn't want to attract attention, like with the rapper. I mean, you don't dress like that, do you? Normally, I mean, what was that? I mean, there was something. You were going for something.
That's me?
Yeah, right. That is you.
It looks like somebody pasted his face on a picture.
Look at him. I don't know. What was going on there?
What do you mean?
Did you guys have a plan of some sort to be?
Well,
like,
she did
kinda...
tell me she was gonna. She said she had an outfit for me ready, and that was the outfit. So
I don't know. Well, what is it? You guys have to make a statement, I guess, huh?
I thought, listen. I know for you guys, I probably would have dressed more mellow if I had picked the outfit ahead of time.
Right.
But
I know your plan was not to create a scene.
No, I like dressing up though.
Right. Okay. So you were happy.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for you guys, like, I know you guys don't like things out of the ordinary.
No. It was fine. Listen, I didn't care one way or the other. I know I went over to you guys, and you seemed to be like putting on like a hip hop, like when sometimes hip hop people don't like to talk to white people.
I was probably.
It was like you guys were, the outcast, the black people, and you were angry with the white man or something. I thought there was a thing.
I was like Puff Daddy.
There was an attitude.
Yes.
They rehearsed.
No, there's no doubt that you guys must have had a discussion before. They came in late, and they sat down like at one of those tables. And
The
they sat
banquette, yeah.
alone, and it was definitely a vibe. It was almost like, like he was
a VIP.
It's like
big
Jay-Z
star,
and Beyonce.
and they were going to talk to people.
Right.
It was like a funny vibe, Benji. Everybody said that. Like, you guys didn't. You stood out by just acting odd, and you did look weird.
I was all the way at the back of the restaurant at that time,
Yeah.
and just floods of people running. Benji's here. You gotta go see Benji.
Yeah, he was putting on a whole show. So, but you were putting like most people walk around the party and kind of go, "Hey, man, what's happening? Great year." Yeah. And you kind of pal around and you
talk to everybody.
It's kind of nice to be socializing instead of working. you seemed to like put up a wall, and you sat down with the girlfriend, and you had your arms folded, and you were kind of like in your own world, and like it seemed like a show to me. Am I off base?
Well, I did. Maybe John Hines suggested on the wrap-up show. He goes, because everyone says acting. I thought they were acting because I've been obnoxious at parties, and like he said, why don't you just go sit at a table, and whoever wants to come up to you will come up to you. I thought that was a good idea.
Oh, so that's what you did.
And that's how I treated it. I felt like Benji was one of those performers who gets dressed so you can take pictures of them at with them at the party. Yeah. And so I said, I'm going to go over and have my picture taken with Benji.
I think it's so funny that Benji doesn't know how to, like, somebody gives him a suggestion and he just takes it all the way.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to just go to a party and act like a human.
I mean, John Hine made that casual comment.
And he goes and does it.
No, it's John's fault.
No, but it was kind of like, too, like...
I thought it was a good idea.
Like Beth
who
and I
wants to talk to you will talk to you then.
I would think your girlfriend... Like, look, I'm your boss. You'd think your girlfriend would come over, like, say something, or you would say to me, hey, Howard...
I thought I did say, like, it's a great party. Thanks. Happy New Year.
Did he?
I mean, he was gracious. He sent the beautiful orchids to the house and everything. Benji was a class guy, but... At the party, he was putting on some sort of weird act.
If anything, I'm a little shy around you in that kind of situation. Probably also.
No, but you were doing it with everyone. Right? JD, am I off base?
Well, I'm also, because I'm probably...
What was going on with him and that girlfriend?
I don't know. I walked up to him, and I saw the outfit. I was like, I'm not even going to deal with this. I said, hello. I was laughing, like, right in front of his face.
Right.
I had to get out of there.
Right. And the girlfriend seems unfriendly, too, right?
I didn't really talk to her. I just said hello to Benji, and,
Well, she sort of has an attitude that she's not liked, I think. Because
I don't know why.
One thing she said to me, I told you, I sat down next to her and I said, I want a picture with you guys. And, she was like, yes, and she was posing for the picture and everything.
There it is.
And then she said, thank you so much for coming and take a picture with you. I said, oh, I'm happy to. Yeah. And she goes, oh, yeah, right. Like, like that's the truth or something. Like she couldn't believe that I would do that.
She said to me right after, she said, oh, that was so nice. Like, I got to talk to Robin. She was really nice.
You got to tell your girlfriend, nobody's really sitting and thinking about her all that much. I think maybe she thinks she's like Mariah Carey or something,
I think I think you're thinking about it and getting all these thoughts in your head.
No, I mean...
we're not. You gave that vibe to everybody that was at the party, Benj.
Everybody got it.
Oddly, again, we all got one vibe and you got a different one. We're not the nutty ones.
All right.
I just came over to say hi and see what was happening, talk to your girlfriend, say hello, and ask her how her career was going, but... You guys were definitely sending out a vibe, like, hey, like a P. Diddy thing.
Yeah. It's a shame that Ronnie won't come back in.
Right.
Because I understand that there was some friction with Ronnie. I guess.
Oh, really?
I guess Benji's girlfriend was dismissive of Ronnie's girlfriend, and Ronnie got very upset.
Dismissive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. When we walked in, Ronnie started cursing at us.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and then...
But see, like Doug Goodstein told me his wife... Will told me his wife went over to say hello to them. And Benji's girlfriend put out her hand like for her to kiss.
Oh, my God, come on.
Yes, she did.
Shit.
You think Will made that up?
She definitely is a superstar, I mean,
well, she is in my eyes.
Yeah, well, not in ours.
Well, she should be. But
everybody else missed that part.
Yeah. I mean, we're just regular folks saying, hey, happy Christmas, Merry...
I'll tell the bodyguards
yeah, there's
whatever.
No velvet rope at the party.
Yeah.
There is for me.
Ooh, what's going on in the hall?
Probably fire alarm.
Yeah, that's weird. You want to read the poem?
I have. If you want me to, I have it.
Yeah. Wait. Hey, John. Hey, you're on the air. What's happening?
Yeah, John from Valdosta.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey now. Happy New Year.
Hey now.
Listen, thanks for what you did to all the fans. Just wanted to point out that you did a mini intervention with Ronnie. Thanks. He's either got amnesia or serious denial. I mean, I love him. He's like an uncle. But
he is like an uncle.
The crazy uncle.
The crazy uncle drinks too much.
Yeah, but stay with that because, I had a councilman down here who's 18. After one drink, he would become the Rat Pack. He didn't even know who they were. But he would just completely forget what he had done all night long.
Yeah, Ronnie's claiming he doesn't remember making a speech.
That's odd.
That is odd. Thank you. Thank you for the call. Yes, Dan, you're on the air. Dan Kishmer, Texas Ran from Philly. Yes, Dan. No, Dan. Okay. I'm wondering if you should read the poem before the break or after the break. I'll read it. Go ahead. Here's Ronnie's poem. It's read by J.D.
Once again.
The holiday party. At this time every year, we have a party to celebrate our year.
So
far, so good.
Every time this year.
I know what rhymes with yeah.
Yeah. Year, beer, gear, I don't know, fear.
That's the next paragraph.
All right.
We have great food, booze, and beer, and plenty of fun and cheer. Sometimes we have a DJ, sometimes we do karaoke, and sometimes we even do the hokey pokey.
Right.
We sing and we dance, and once in a while, a jerk will pull down his pants.
That must be Sal.
We look forward to this event where we can let loose and get bent. Some say the host of this party is an ass. Some people say he is crass.
Yeah, I mean,
I labored over those 2 lines.
But the people at this party love Howard and Beth, because in our eyes, they are top class.
Great. At this point, I'm like, oh, this can't end fast enough.
We raise our glasses to you and cheer until we meet again this next year. So we thank you, too, for this great night. And now let's party into the wee hours of the night.
Oh, God, night and night. It was year and year.
He used year 3 times.
Night and night. Cheer and cheer all through the poem.
Right. Well, that was
He
it.
only knows a few words.
Nice read, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Nothing like the holidays. Benji,
Why is it always Ronnie and Benji, though?
Yeah, Benji and
it's
Ronnie.
every year.
And they both are shocked that anyone thinks that they're weird. It's wild. You know what? I have to talk to Ronnie about. I remember when Scott, the engineer's wife, called in and yelled at Ronnie on the air.
Yes.
The two of them were dancing the night away.
Ronnie and Robin?
Robin Salem. The two of them were like
the best of friends?
Buddies.
Wow. Well, that's good because I thought there was a lot of bad blood.
No. I don't know what happened. Ronnie charmed her.
Well, that's the only one.
Hey, Scott, since I can't speak to Ronnie, can I ask you, how did your wife end up dancing with Ronnie?
Before he got drunk, he must have been charming.
And honestly, dirty dancing.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
To me, it looked dirty. You know how Ronnie does that humping
That grind?
How did your wife, who hates Ronnie, end up dirty dancing with Ronnie? I got tape of that. I mean, I was shocked. How did he?
They worked it out. I mean, they spoke. Robin, went up to him and they spoke.
At the party.
At the party, yeah.
Well, but I thought she hated Ronnie.
Well, she didn't hate him.
But she had terrible things to say about him.
She had a disagreement with him, yes. But no,
Were you surprised they ended up dirty dancing together?
I was a little surprised, yes.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, no, she was, very good, and she talked to him, and they worked everything out.
Yeah, Ronnie didn't knock her up during that dance.
I was going to say, did you get lucky? She got all worked up for Ronnie, and you got the benefit?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so everything's great.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Okay. I was shocked. What can I say?
Yeah.
Ronnie working his charm.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it was Ronnie.
I missed that. I would have loved.
Oh,
I have to give the credit to Robin.
It was dirty dancing. Yeah, there they are.
Oh, look at them. They're hugging.
I was like, I must be daydreaming.
Wow.
I could fuck her.
Yeah. They were having fun.
I said, she hates him.
Yeah, from that conversation the other day, I thought they'd never speak again.
Look, the two of them. Like long-lost friends.
I'm being cuckolded.
And he stands around watching.
I was enjoying the fun.
He's stealing my woman.
Right in front of me.
What's going on?
It was very nice.
Poor Scott tries to smile through it. He's probably like, oh, I hope nothing goes wrong.
No.
Scott, did you miss a little section of your beard there today when you were shaving?
Oh, there's a big patch of hair on the side of your neck. Yeah. I do that sometimes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you miss.
Have you gone to that new look where you wear a chain on the side of your pants?
No.
Is that what's hanging off the side of your pants?
My ID.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting stylish.
No, I don't get stylish.
I mean, because from what I remember that conversation, your wife called Ronnie classless and an asshole 2 months ago.
Ronnie, I would never want to go someplace with you.
I don't want to go anywhere with you.
I'm going to tell you something. You are, to me, a dredge of the earth.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it coming from you.
In other words, he could be a bad influence on Scott, I think.
No, you know what? He's not the type of person I would hang out with.
Right.
Oh, who would you hang out with?
He's classless.
Right.
And then she's dancing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
No, she, you know.
Ronnie really worked
I guess,
his charm.
you know, she has a little blow up and then she gets over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Everything's fine.
But
I'm glad.
I didn't say it wasn't. All right. Thank you,
Thanks.
Scott the engineer. Everyone loves hearing from Scott.
Yeah, I'm glad because I felt bad that day that they had their run-in.
I guess you could tell that Scott, his New Year's Eve, I guess his resolution was that in 2012 he was going to be Mr. Personality. Yeah, I think you heard a little bit of it coming
I just
through.
came alive. Everything is all right. I'm electric. Everything's fine. No. Everything's fine. No problems. No problems. I don't think it was Ronnie.
He's fascinating.
JD.
Yes.
Do you feel the same as Howard?
I mean, it wasn't about me, so I can't. I don't know.
Does Ronnie take it too far? I mean, everyone knows the way Ronnie typically acts, but
I think Ronnie meant it. Listen, Ronnie wasn't trying to call Howard an ass, but you know, he brought up that people think of him that way, and Howard has said he's very sensitive. So I don't know.
You're around Ronnie a lot. Do you think he ever thinks before he speaks, or do you think he just blurts out whatever's going on in his head?
It depends. It depends. If he's drunk and, you know, there's not a whole lot going on up there.
Depends on the vodka.
It depends on the vodka. And
vodka?
Yes. So.
While you're standing up there, you mentioned you felt extremely uneasy.
Well, I mean, I felt, excuse me, I felt uneasy about that line for sure. You know, but listen, I was a little lit myself. I just got done drinking 2 Jack and Cokes like within an hour. So
you had a little bit of liquid courage going.
I had some liquid courage going, and I just wanted to power through the poem.
Were you ever fearful that you're sort of going to be looked at as a moron by association because you're reading a published work by Ronnie Mund? Like they're gonna blame you, even though you're just the conduit that's getting.
No, it wasn't. Nothing. It wasn't really going through. I just wanted it to be funny, funny in a bad way or funny in a good way. I just wanted it to be funny. That's all I was worried about.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
We've kind of run out of time.
I noticed that you're still very upset. You're still very upset with Howard right now.
Your point?
Well, a lot of time has passed. Usually you cool off, you know, when people get their balls busted.
I'm
around
cool.
But the anger's still there, the resentment for his comments.
I'm cool. He's got his opinion. I got mine.
And what's your opinion?
My opinion was I didn't try. It was nothing to insult him. Believe me. If you listen to the whole fucking poem, it wasn't insulting.
You think Howard comes down on you too hard?
It was just pointing out that certain people say bad things about him, but the people who work here think he's a great guy. But he didn't see it that way. He's seen it. I insulted him and his wife, so whatever.
Do you think there are some things you could have done better in your public speaking at the party?
No, absolutely not. I didn't do anything wrong.
What will this ride home be like today between the two of you?
I don't know. Ask him.
Well, I noticed when you went to the studio before, you really gave him the cold shoulder. Are you going to continue this?
I didn't give him the cold shoulder. I gave him his breakfast. He said, "How come I didn't come in? How come I was a baby?" I said, "I don't want to talk to you." That's all.
It's kind of the cold shoulder.
It's not the cold shoulder.
It's a lukewarm shoulder.
No, it's not a lukewarm shoulder.
It's not a warm shoulder.
It's a fine shoulder.
And if you don't have talent, he's going to tell you, you know, like Simon.
It's fine.
Speaking of the party, look who's here, Mr. Party.
I'm the life of the party.
Night rhymes with night.
What time?
Time rhymes with
We're not doing
time.
anything today.
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
Nobody said anything.
No.
No.
That doesn't mean anything.
I say no.
11:30.
If you see anybody, tell them no. Just say no to everything.
No.
11:30.
Are we having a meeting today?
I don't know.
Say no.
No, we're not having a meeting. 11:30.
All right.
Now I can go get Hammond on
Night
the
rhymes with what?
Night.
Night. My boss is an A.
I guess so.